Spineless. Spineless. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, all together. Spineless. Spineless. Hello, everybody. Hope you are well. Has Me6 not even gone for it yet? Me6 is a massive, massive fraud. Cheers, everybody. Have a look at this for a lovely, frothy coffee. You can't... Is it gonna... Oh, it's risky doing that, isn't it? It is a big mug. It's very wide. It's quite stout, though. So you know, it's a lovely mug, I think. Cheers, everyone. That's not even decaf. We are living life on the edge this morning. I was out of decaf pods, and I could have just opened a new box and found that and done that, but instead I've decided to live life on the edge. So be there with me. Me6 is a massive fraud. Love that. That's an actual command. That's very good. Welcome into everybody. Welcome back to the Spineless multi-club save Project Empire, where I'm very, very excited to jump back into it. I feel like I've got the urge to play Football Manager again properly. Like I played a bit more. I shouldn't have done. So I've done a bit of extra stuff, which I'll catch you up on, obviously. Today we start the seasons, both seasons. We need to come up with a bit of a plan of how we're actually going to do matches. Like, which matches are we going to play? Which ones are we going to holiday through? Because we are the head of football, but I do also want to keep real close tabs on things. The clocks did go back. Yes, it is now technically 11 a.m., isn't it? But, you know, it's 10 a.m. Of course, we've only been live for 6 minutes or so. Breezy, welcome in. Homer, welcome in. Beyond Leone, Corey, Kakota, Ollie, Lloydie, Lynchy, Gambling, Trequinho, Hannah. Have I missed any? Solar Badjo, Sinks, Jake. How are we doing? Chaz, CJ's here. Dandino's here. Legends. A lot of it. Johnny's here. Good morning. Notfla's here. Wiki's here. If you're here, make sure you say hello so I can say hello to you, because I appreciate you being here. Hope you're all good. Hope you got a lovely coffee or a nice beverage on the go. Maybe it's a spineless energy drink. That doesn't exist, but maybe it will one day. Up the Wolves. Indeed, Hom. How are you? Notfla's doing fine. Love to hear that. Sinks has got his coffee mugs in. Love that. Hannah's just re-downloading FM24 to play the 24-25 season update. Very good. Shall I do the frauds job? I think someone might need to jump in, Ollie. Yeah, if you could. You say hello like we haven't been scheming all morning. Well, yeah. I mean, hello, Leonie, but also we've been scheming very much, so haven't we? We've got plans. I've made some purchases. Yeah, we've got plans. It should be good. Only drink spineless energy drink. Exactly. Yes, please. Ollie, become me 6. Ollie 6. Andy, welcome in. Good morning to you. Cheers to all of yous. Right. Let's as the time come to let me 6 go. I mean, yeah, it does, but that's also on my Ollie 6. That's very good. That's also on Leonie's list of things for her to remind me to do, I think. Ping cord. That's the one Breezy suggested, but I've still not done anything about it. Morning, we're here for the fraud. We are indeed here for the fraud, aren't we? I've done some more frauds. Should we jump into the save? Listen, this is how excited I am to play Football Manager. We're going to... Why am I so big? We're going to the save now. Because, do you know what? Let's go over here for now. We might need to move it. Me6 woke up. Oh, there you go. Good morning. I'm going to watch this and play my Park to Prem save. Darthead, love that. Love that from you. Hopefully all goes well in your save. You get some good results. That'll be nice to hear. Right. Me6 has woken up. We're in. I swear it's always 7 minutes late. It is usually around about that, isn't it? Yeah, it is true. I'd written majority of the message as well. I'm sorry, Ollie. You've got to be quicker. Ollie 6 needs to be slightly quicker. I've done some stuff. Just let's start with Wolfsburg. We go here. I've done a thing straight away that you might see immediately, in that I have made a signing. In between streams yesterday, we have made the signing to loan Matthias Tell. Now, I was really struggling. We were struggling yesterday to raise a little bit of money. So loans might be the way to go. It's annoying because I'd like to have these players and to be able to keep them, because that's how you build an empire, isn't it? To actually own the assets. However, the chance to sign Matthias Tell came up, and I thought it's kind of too good to say no to. He's a bit of a legend on the channel anyway, isn't he? And we do have an optional fee of 19 million should we want to activate that. 19 million could well be a bargain if he sets things alight this year on loan, right? So I tried to keep that as low as possible, but we just need to make sure we raise 19 million for this season, for next year, and then we'll actually be able to have him. He is an apt player as the clocks have gone back. Tell the time, Matthias Tell. What did we used to say? Was it that? Tell the time. Is that what we used to shout when he scored in that Newcastle save? But yeah, him and Viper as our two strikers could be very, very nice. He's looking great. He is. He's also, I think, got a decent role in this save too. Really good pace acceleration. He's good already, and 6 foot. I think the two of them could work nicely as our strike force. And then it does mean Nemecha becomes a backup, as well as Amora and Tomash on here. Some say he's a Time Lord. Yes. How's this working? Controlling multiple managers. Yeah, we've got 2 managers. Anton Salatros at Wolfsburg and Manny Fanny at Spineless Wolfsberger, who have also done a bit of business. I have signed this guy first and foremost for 96k. I just thought he looks like he could be quite good in the future for 96k. He's a young 20-year-old backup defensive midfielder. I think he looks quite good for 20 and for this league. So 96k, I've decided to bring him in. Livano Comenencia. Bargain, right? So yeah, he'll probably be a backup for now, but thought he could be, maybe turn him into a bit of a Gini Wijnaldum in the future, is what I'm thinking. But the big one, if I go to the squad, I've managed to get Asta Vranks to Wolfsberger, which I think he is way too good for this league. And I'm really quite happy with what we've managed to do there, because I was worrying about how we're going to get him game time at Wolfsburg, and I really like him, but I kept checking the loan, you know, when we were checking the loans thing, kept checking whether he'd pop up on our loan thing here, like club contains Wolfsburg, and he did. He popped up on this. So do you know what? Oh, look, Viper's on there now. The more players we had, Viper could even go on loan to Wolfsberger. He's part of the plan. Buy low, sell high, sell medium to Wolfsburg, then sell high from Wolfsburg. Exactly. So we're going to keep moving players through. We've now actually got the option of putting Viper there, which I don't think we're going to do, but it just goes to show that it can be done. It is going to work properly. And we have also fixed, in terms of the save, I know that yesterday we talked about this, we have also fixed the affiliate now so that we can send players on loan. So if I go to a player in the Wolfsburg side, Rooney Bargy, for example, I now can move to affiliate. So it actually is properly in the game now. So we are fixed in that sense as well. I was thinking about Wolfsberger, to be fair. Andre Franco is always listed at 800k at the start at Porto. If he hasn't moved, he would be sensational. We're on the update though, aren't we? So these things don't necessarily work, but we will have a look for sure. We will have a look at Andre Franco, etc. when we do a bit of business. In terms of business, this is where we're at then for the two teams. We've got Grabara, Baku and Mailer as our fullbacks. I think that's fine. Zeziga and Bornau are both good. I'd like to get a new centre-back, I think. Especially a left-sided one. Because Vavro's really good as well. So Vavro for Bornau is a good little... Oh, in fact, I can show you something. Let me add an image. Oh, I've done the wrong thing. Let me add an image that might guide us in such ventures and such discussions here. Because you talked about making an Excel sheet. I actually did. Here you go. This is the situation for both clubs. Database is available. Well, the save file HOM is available. If you wanted to play it, it is on my Patreon. If you do ! Patreon or ! Clatron or !OnlyFans, it's on there. You have to be a paid member, so it's sort of one of those things. But if you did really want to play, it is there for you. It is available, etc. Squad Planet in the mud. Exactly. This is the situation then. If we have a look at Wolfsburg on the left-hand side, this side, we've got Grabar as our keeper, Muller backup. Still thinking about Heddle, which could be fun. Still need to sort that one out too, to be fair, so don't get it yet. The one that's on there. Actually, you could even do that and re-upload it, couldn't you, with it sorted out? But I might just do it. I can just put a new one on there. If you become a Clatron member, I can just do an updated one so that you'll get both eventually anyway. So it's all good. So we can re-upload it. I can re-upload this save file from now if people want it to, etc. But yeah, you're right. We could re-upload that one too. Baku and Fisher, fine for right backs. Bornau, Vavro, as I mentioned, are... Should I make this a bit smaller so I can still show you things in game? Can you read? Is that readable there? Is that work for you guys? On phones, maybe a bit small, but I want to be able to show you things in game too. So, Bornau as our first choice, Vavro as the second choice. There's not loads between them, and they're both pretty good. We don't have a backup for left-sided centre-back. Just Zeziga, who is quite... I mean, he's pretty good. He's fine. He'll do a job. I just don't... He doesn't have many technicals, and I think we can improve on this guy, basically. So left-sided centre-back for the future could be nice. Left-back-wise, we do have... Oh, and by the way, on that, I've actually put Robert Renan in the wrong place. I was really thinking about left-sided centre-back, Robert Renan. Bring him back from Saudis, only 20, and I really quite like him in real life. He's about 10 million. He's on loan from Zenit, I suppose, is the problem. So actually, we wouldn't get him now, would we? That's the problem. Penis Man would be great, but he's also not real, is he? Is the slight problem with that one. But in the future, maybe not. He doesn't have the mass. He doesn't have loads of pace. But I was just thinking about him as a target. That should be on left centre back, not left back for him. But yeah, left centre back. We don't really have a backup, and we don't have. I don't love our first choice anyway, so that has to be a bit of a plan, I think. Centre mids. We've got Arnold and Ozcan. Vranks has now gone to Wolfsberger. And we don't have loads other than Lovro Major, who I think I might turn into a more defensive one. I might get him training there, actually. I'm going to do that now. I do like him, just as defensive midfield support. I know that it's not necessarily the best role for him, but I want to keep the roles consistent. Bitshiabu is great, but a loan could work, actually. How many loans are we allowed? Because I've already got 4. Because we already had Ozcan, Amora, and Vavro already here. And I am looking at one more as well. If you can see by the thing on my right. Is it on my right or on my left to you? I've got Aslani as an option coming in on another loan. Christian Aslani. The loan is pretty good. And he will come and join us from Inter. And I think he's really good. So he could come and be one of our defensive midfielders as well. Did you not go for Valentin Gomez? We did try to, and then Fulham made a bid. I haven't made a new bid for him. I wonder if we do go and try and get Valentin Gomez still, but Fulham made a bid and he might end up going there. And it was more than I wanted to pay of 6 million. Aslani's very good. Yeah, I really like him. So we're going to get him on loan. And that gives us backup there, or maybe even a starter. Bargi on the right. Would like to sign another one. Then we've got Vimmer. I don't love Vimmer because he was already here and I'd like to get my own player. Talon Viper as strikers. Maybe a right winger who could also play left wing, gives us a bit of backup. Or you get like a Zivkovic or a Mastantuani or something like that in. But yeah, we're in a good place. We're going to do lots of business today, but also start some games. That is the Wolfsburg team. Do you reckon we go for Gomez? We've got how much money now? We're over wage budget with the Tau loan. That's the problem. We have to sell some people. I have got some things in the works. We've got another... annoyingly, Rogerio rejected this loan to Wolves. He rejected the contract and they withdrew. I've got another bid, but it's only 2.2 million. Let me turn this off and out the way for a second. So we just missed out on like 9 million for him, and now it's 2.2 million. Svanberg, we did get a bid of 2.9 million. So there's like 5 million coming in there. I wouldn't be against selling Major for the right price either. The problem is I don't know if anyone's going to buy him. And I think the price would just be low if we tried to sell him. Kaminsky, we did get a loan, a deal as well of 3.3. I can't show you this. Let me move out the way. Kaminsky for 4.6 million in total as well is also a thing that could be happening. So it's about 12 million. Worth another auction for Rogerio. I'll try. It just wasn't really working. Look, I've tried there. What was it? 2 point something. Let's do 2.5 and see if we can get another auction going. Because what, 2.2? Surely he's much better than 2.2 million worth. He's pretty good. Like, it's almost at the point where I might as well just keep him. Moving like Blueco. Thank you. I'm going to take that as a compliment instead. But yeah, we're doing business. You got to do business. That's sort of the point of the save, isn't it? To do business, so that we can move players across. And so far, if you actually look at our transfer history, we are still turning a profit. It might not stay like this, but in terms of the full window, obviously this bar G has been split over a few windows. We are... Luke are doing well this season, yeah. We are turning a profit here, and if you go to Wolfsberger 2, they are also turning a profit. So we're doing all right, I think. Even that doesn't even count with like the installments, which are going to be, they're not too bad. So we haven't actually spent this much up front either. I forgot these were the ones that took Marius Muller. They were, yeah. He was good for Schalke. He's now our backup goalkeeper, isn't he? So yeah, this is where we're at. I support Chelsea as a compliment. Thank you. See, I was right to take it as a compliment. Zagadou. Zagadou is a great idea. I've done loads of scouting, by the way. If I just, in fact, show you, just in case... Well, let's talk transfers in a second. Let me just talk you through the Wolfsberger team, because it looks like this now. Pato and Tresoldi. I'd love to sign another... Oh, did I sign this guy? Or was he already here? I put this guy in because he was already here, and he's actually quite good. I think he's better at the moment than Dardai, who we loaned from us. So, yeah. Problems for future Clates Empire. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. Vzukic is quite good. Rocher, I'd like to sign a winger. Vranks and Altanishi are quite good, I think. Altanashvili, sorry. Svertza, Jasic is good. Our defence is good, and we haven't really changed anything there, have we? Oh, yeah, Florian Muller, icon. That one game that he had in FM, do you remember? So funny. Big Zag to Wolfsburg for the memes, gets 15 goals. I mean, he does. I wouldn't be against it. How bad is he in the game now? Let me go to Wolfsburg manager first. And then, yeah, today, chat, we are going to do transfers. We're also going to start the season. We are... Guess who we've got away from home first game of the season with Wolfsburg? I'll give you one guess. You've got one guess. Away from home first game of the season. Yeah, it's Bayern. We've got Bayern away. Outright, like... It's going to be horrible. We're going to have to play that game as well. And we're going to get absolutely battered. And everyone's going to feel really down. And then maybe the actual dynamics are going to be down. With that in mind, I did also go and schedule in another friendly against Buckholes. Because we need as much good vibes going into this game as possible. We're also not doing great in terms of dynamics. Cohesion's not great. So I need that to go up. I'm hoping that when these guys sell, that's fine because he's happy with that. I promised him that he's going to play. Can Tao play against them? He probably can't, can he? He probably not, no. Svanberg's going to go, which I think will be a big help. Rogerio will go, and I think that'll be a help as well. Yeah, and then that Pokal game is going to be a nice glorified friendly as well, which is also very nice. So yeah, our starters against Bayern away from home, which is just a yikes, isn't it? And then it's Hoffenheim at home, which should be okay. Mainz away. Leipzig at home could be tough. Poland away. Schalke at home. Like, I'm hoping if we can get through this bunch of games and we're in a good place, I think we'll be all right. We're aiming for Europa League. Europa League is it 6th? Top 6, and I'll be absolutely fine with that. Is it fun to play in Germany? I would call it, for me personally, the most fun. It's my favourite league to manage in because for this one reason here. You can do whatever you want in terms of players that you can register. You can register up to 99 players. You can sign as many non-EU players as you possibly want. Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, it is fun. The most fun, I would go as far as saying. How does it work if you're both playing on the same day? Well, great question. I think the way that we're going to do saves games is because we don't want this save to be twice as long as any other save because I take a long time anyway. As you're all too aware, I think we choose one game per game day to play, and sometimes not even one. What we're going to do is, because we've got the skin, I think we insta result one of our games and play the other game, and then we go from there, rather than playing. We're not going to play both of them, basically, and I think we always do one. You play or watch. We're going to play them. We're not going to quite do it as a DOF because I've actually added the managers as the managers. We're going to be both of them, and we're going to let treat it as this is what Salatros is doing, this is what Manny Fanny's doing. If I made these assistant managers, then I would holiday them. We'd do it as a DOF, and we would have watching man. I did debate that, but I think we're going to do it like this, where we're going to manage both and be both, and almost role play as those two managers, if it makes sense. Yeah. We'll tweak it. We'll see what works best and tweak it from there. Slightly smaller leagues, so not as congested with fixtures. Yeah, Bundesliga is good for that too, isn't it? How you doing, Soki Bear? Welcome in. So yeah, we're going to play one, insta result one, and then that should get us through the season at the same pace, basically, right? We play Basel first game. That's on the 12th. I think the Bayern game is also on the 12th. No, it's actually a week later. The Pokal game is on the 12th. So we could go and play the first game of the Alpenliga and instant result the Pokal game, couldn't we? Is Lenny a manager in the game? Lenny is not a manager in the game. I'll put an M. Lenny is instead a wonder kid at Monaco in the game. I'm not going to sign him, I don't think, because that's a little bit on the nose. But we are going to track his career in detail and see how he gets on in his career as an amazing right winger. He's a wonder dog. He's a wonder pup. I think we're fine to instant result the Pokal game. Yeah, exactly. Do you play one save only, or do you have another going on? I only ever play one only, and sometimes barely play that one because of just like doing videos and living life and working. However, that may all change very soon, etc. If it was both Bayern and Basel, maybe had to play both. Yeah, that's true, because it's the first game. Because every now and then we could play both, couldn't we? Right. Lonza in contract talks be close to sealing believed to be close to sealing a transfer. These guys all want Rogerio, but the wage demands are too high. Now, do I offer 3 mil plus 10k wages and see if that gets me a little bit more? Just because that might help a little bit. What other Easter eggs people do we have? I don't know. And I'm not going to look. We're going to find them, basically. We found Violet in a press conference. We've got like... I mean, if you look at the staff... In fact, is there one on here that I can show you? I want there to be one on here because this is the best place to find it. But... Oh, is it on? It might be actually on Wolfsberger, isn't it? Basically, if you go to the staff... Billy McKenna is the owner here, and his photo is in there, as well as all of these ex-Worcester players are also in the game here. I did also do a little bit of staff admin, not loads. I need to do more. In fact, should we do a little bit now? I need to find a set-piece coach and one other coach in here. Our coaches are rubbish. We do need to fix this. We do have our scouts. We don't have a director of football. We could get a director of football just because it will help with this, even though we wouldn't use them that much. I should do that. Yambo's an agent as well. We did find those. If Jill isn't in Germany, I riot. She's not yet. I haven't done that yet. We also don't have a sports scientist or a head of sports scientist over here either. So one set piece coach and one other coach. We have a quick look for those. Let's just clear this. Staff role. Set piece coach. I'd just like you to show me set piece coaches, please. Let's turn that down, and see if we've got one who's good for those. No, there's not. Right, turn those down and turn set pieces up. They might not be listed as set piece coaches, are they? So let me just put any on here, because I think they come up as coaches, don't they? The good ones are these. That one will do there anyway. You're an assistant manager, Ovid Hadju. With good set pieces. Would you like to be a set piece coach instead of an assistant manager? I give you a little bit of extra money, not loads. No. Just started a save with a non-league team in Belgium, but now I see your save and Wolfsburg interests me a lot. I normally play lower league management. I mean, you could do lower league German because it won't take you too long to get there, and then once you're there, you still have all of the fun of the fair once you get there, right? Good set piece coach are impossible to get at the start of the save. Yeah. These are assistant managers, which might make them... These might make these a bit hard to pick up. About 14. These are just assistant managers, look. Right, these guys are managers. Sandro Wagner is probably not going to come in, is he? I mean, he's a... Let's see. Assistant manager. Sign him as assistant manager and task set him to do that. Yeah, but I don't really want him to be my assistant manager. I do actually want to look and see if we can improve my assistant. If they're going to take... When you instant result, it's you managing, isn't it? Which is why I want to do instant result instead of holiday. Because it is still our managers will actually be in charge then, won't they? Usually get the best I can, even though they're awful. It will usually be 7 to 10 set pieces. Yeah, I feel like that's what we're heading towards here. There's a goalkeeping coach there. Jens Lehmann's dad. He's got 12 set pieces. He might have to be our guy. His goalkeeping coach isn't even that good either. Right, set piece coach. Oh, you've got... Okay, full time. Let's see if he'll take that. He might say no to this. He will. Right. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to put an advert out. How do I do that? Place advert for a set piece coach. And we're going to go with the best one that responds to our advert. Because I like doing that. I just look at set piece and not the other stats. I mean, let's have a quick look for just set pieces. There's not loads of those either, look. There's a scout. There is a set piece coach here. Stuart Reed, he's got a bid on. From... Can't see. Watford want him. Should I just get this guy in? You don't really need one, really. Just have one who can do it on coaching stuff, like Robert Kovac. Get him in. Robert Kovac is already in, actually. Right, we're going to get Stuart Reed anyway. He'll do the job. Is it Robert Kovac that I signed? Oh, he's at Wolfsburg, I think. I did sign some more here, look. Our staff's looking a lot better. We don't have a set-piece coach here, but I want to get one who can then just help with other things too. Maybe if I get a set-piece coach that has other stats. But I did, other attributes. I did bring in Robert Kovac. He's got 14 set pieces. We could do that, couldn't we? Have I set, actually, in training? Just check that these are set up. Oops. In the best way. Get them assigned. Does that help things at all? No, but we can sign a couple more here as well. We've got extra scouts. And we still don't have the best scouting in the league, which is just annoying. We don't have a... We can actually get 2 more physios here. Ooh, I wonder if that means Jill would like to join. First stream. Love the YouTube. Welcome in, Mills. Hope you're good, my friend. Jill Holt. Physio at Bristol City. Physio, more like... Physio, she says no to us sometimes, so I have to go way above on the wages. 110k we're going to pay for her. Welcome to the Twitch, Mills. Appreciate you being here. Cheers, everyone. Right. Any other business we need to do before we continue? I think we're looking pretty good. I could get another physio as well here and a head of sports science, but that's not as... Don't really need to do it as a... I might look at my assistants. Just in case they make an... We've got 3. We have 3 assistants. And also this guy's also technical director. Cem Sekerioglu. Worth every penny. She is. Hans Joachim. He's a bit rubbish, isn't he? He's a bit rubbish. We could get rid of Hans Joachim. And Manfred Nastel is also a bit rubbish. Doesn't even have the full scouting license. I wonder if I'm allowed 3. Hello, Chinois. What does it say? If you like club owner. Head of football. If you do !save, there's a bit of a rundown explaining what it is. Here's all of my scout reports coming back as well. I was looking at basically... Well, let's show you. Search starts good. Let's show you my scouting. I've added some to the shortlist. So I've got... Oh, yes. I didn't even tell you about this one. I've also got a bit of a plan going with Paul Wanner, who I'm going to try and sign with Wolfsburg for 500k, then send him to Wolfsberger, because I think he could develop into a decent player. We won't be able to get him, though, until his loan is up, so I think it'll be the end of this season, but I just thought for 500k we could try and do that as well, because he's also really good, isn't he? So that's another little plan I've got going. I looked at this guy in defensive mid, but this was before I signed Vranks, but I thought this guy looks quite good for Wolfsberger. Would you agree? Like, stick him as our defensive midfielder on support. He looks quite good for this league, I thought. And he's on a free. And he's only 21 and looks like he's got potential too. Like, he could be one to even to flip for a bit of money in this league. Ex-PSG as well. He can be bench warm in Germany. He could be, couldn't he? But I think if he's interested here, which I think he is. Why did you call it Spineless? 2 exclamation mark Spineless. Leonie will help you with the explanation for that as well. We did a little bit of a description of that as well yesterday. There'll be some unheard Brazilian stuff you can get for Wolfsberger. Yeah, we can have a look at that, can't we? I am conscious I want to get through to some games and do some transfers too, because transfers is what we're all in it for, really, isn't it? That's the good bit. He looks decent enough. Yeah, maybe we'll come back to it, because he might also ask for less when we leave it for a little bit too. But added him, also then did all of this scouting, basically looking at all of the players we could get. I am very tempted to wait out and try and get Brandon Williams when he brings his wage demands down a little bit. He did ask for loads, 42k a week, which is not happening, but he'd be unbelievable in this league. That's a big wage budget. We've raised the wage budget ourselves by selling players, actually. I put all of the transfer budget we made with our fraud into our wage budget, which is why we've got that too. How long do we click continue? I guess 25 minutes. I'm going to do it in a minute. Eric Smith is great. He's too expensive for us though, but he is good, yeah. He'd be a great signing for us in DM. 6'4", maybe even as a centre-back, but he's over $1 million. He would be interested in coming, but he's too expensive. But yeah, with what I'm kind of thinking, is there a... I need to check something. In the Alpenliga rules, what does it say about loans? Loans! Is there any... Doesn't look like there's any rules on loans to me. Would you agree? Universally loved. Yes. Yeah. Great save idea. Thank you, Ollie. I read an article about Brandon Williams. He's really gone off the deep end. He's in a bad place. Yeah, I've seen some little bits and pieces about him as well. Not great. On the save, though, he looks very good. There's no rules about loans, which means... we can loan in as many Wolfsburg players as we possibly want, which means we really should be, with Wolfsburg, signing any and as many young players as we possibly want to and just shipping them to Wolfsberger at this stage, shouldn't we? We just need to raise money here, though, which is why I need these sales to go through so that we can actually bring in some money. It really is screaming out for one big sale. Like, if we could ship out even him for a bit of money. Tomash for maybe 5 mil. That could help. There are FIFA rules now, aren't there? Limit of 7. Yeah, but are they in the game is the question, isn't it? And then, like, Tomash, or, as we mentioned, getting big money for Lovro Major. Even if we get 15 million, imagine how many young players that are like 2 to 3 mil could really help. All wages for coach and loan for no money. What does that mean? I just need someone to be interested in him to make this plausible. And also, I do actually want... this is what I need to ship off as well. This guy's on 33k a week, and I just think he's... I mean, he's 33 and old. I doubt there'll be any interest, but let's try and ship him out for, like, any money. What's his... get 30k off the wage budgets there as well. He won't go, just joined. What major? Is he only just joined, is he? He has. For 21 million! 21 million! Okay, so we need to wait him out then. That's not going to happen. Who else is like a potential big money sale then? It's him, innit? Is he just joined? I think he's just joined. No, he's been here a season. We could try and do Wimmer. I mean, he's quite good. I think it shows when you go to make a loan off of someone. Yeah, we're in the red writing, Mackenzie. You might be right. We'll have a look at that. How you doing, Ren? Welcome in, buddy. We'll check that when we do another one, maybe. It doesn't say anything in the league, though, does it? So, yeah. Here's your hope for top 6. I mean, he might be. But is he our hope for building an empire as well? Can I cancel this? No. I'd quite like to cancel this because, actually, are we paying any wages for him? Do you know what? There's no point cancelling that. We are paying nothing for Mohamed Amora to be here. I expected us to be paying something. He's here on a free. Is there a future fee? No. Fair enough. It's Arnold. Oh, God, you might be right. I think you're right. And there's interest. Right, chat. Thoughts? With all of this, because we're head of football, imagine Jurgen Klopp as his head of football role at Red Bull. He'd probably have people around him that he'd talk about all of these things with. Imagine we're in a meeting right now. Let's discuss How are we raising funds to boost this, to be able to boost both this club and Wolfsberger? He's one of our guys. He's really quite good. But there's interest in Maximilian Arnold. He's 30 years old. If we can get 15 million for him, do we let him go? You're my soundboard. What are your thoughts? Is it a sell or is it a keep? Maybe just one word can let us know what you think. JBC's gone sell. Let him go during December. The problem is with that, we could boost him. This is true. He could be even more expensive then. You could be right. The problem with that is we kind of need the money now. And will there be interest is the thing. I know what you mean though. Sell if good offer. But the thing is we might need to actively go and look for the matches. Look for the offers, sorry. 300 league matches for the club. He's also a good leader and mentor. He is. We need to consider these things. Bin, get the bag. You want to sell the only youth player in the whole squad? That's that. We need to consider. I'm asking Moriarty. I'm asking what it is. Remember also, we are also bringing in Christian Aslani on a loan. I don't know if there's a future fee involved with this loan. And I can't have a look at it. Maybe I can look at it on here, actually. There's also Aslani coming in with an 11 million future fee. I did get a future fee in there. Okay. 17 free kick taking is very, very useful. It is. Dennis Geiger, trust the process. We also do have, though, when you think about the free kick taking, this is good. These are good points that people are making. The people who are saying keep, we don't need to be angry about things. I am considering everything. Ollie says keep. The other thing we can consider is that Lovro Major can take corners, can play in this position eventually, can take corners, can take free kicks as well. And it's basically I mean, Arnold is better, but he's basically a clone in terms of this player. Slightly better vision and technical. Arnold is better in other things. Geiger being a great replacement. Is Geiger young? I will look at him. He's good, yeah, and cheap. Probably who I'd love to sign, but I don't know how expensive he is. Who's the guy at Stuttgart? Who's the guy at Stuttgart? We are going off track a little bit here. It is... What are we on here? Who am I thinking of? The midfielder. Stiller. Yeah, Stiller. How expensive is he on here? I'd love to get an Angelo Stiller in instead of him, but the money is just quite expensive. If Spineless Energy would take up IRL, you'd lose the fan base if you sold him. We would. I think we'd lose the fan base when Spineless Energy take over IRL, though. Those Salazar, Braga are. Aren't you better selling Major? We can't, Jake. That is a good... Yes, I agree. Major is, though, only just joined. He's only just joined. Ben's little brother, yes. The thing is, Oh, Salazar. Corners, free kicks, 24. Much cheaper. Wanted by Dortmund. Salazar Slytherin. He's a bit... Yeah, he's actually 13 pace, 14 pace, 13 acceleration too. Dortmund might just take him is the issue with this one, though, isn't it? 6.4. He wants... He's doable. He is doable. I didn't actually mean to talk to the agent there. That might push things along, but still. I like him. Right. Things are moving. The problem is I don't want to spend all of our money if we do make money from Arnold. And I am taking on board the points about that. Homegrown wise, we've got 2. Him and Klinger. He's our only one. 2 up front if Arnold goes. What do you mean 2 up front? He's our only homegrown at club. I don't want to do it. Baku's also wanted by Palace. Salazar. Oh, 2 million up front. Is that what you mean? Yeah, Dead Z. There you go. There's also, if you go to Twitter, Dead Z, I've done loads of explanations. Lovro is a false 9. We're not going to use a false 9, though, I don't think. I am really
Okay.
he becomes homegrown in 2026. This is difficult. The problem is we don't have offers. If Major could go, we'd do that. Thomas is not. Oh, and the Metch is wanted as well. There's another couple of million there potentially. Gerhard might be one to let go. Gerhard I'd like to let go, but again, no interest. So whatever bid we get for him is going to be much lower, is the problem. Oh, he's so good, though. You're right, he's 30. He's also on 66k. Yeah, I've just offered out Behrens just now, actually. He's also on 66k, which would really help things out. But he's like the legend. He's like, is he captain? I assume he's captain. He's the captain. He's the key player. Yeah, no, I'm not getting home. It's not the homegrown thing I'm hung up on. It is more I like to have the narrative when we play a game like this as well. And I think Ollie's right that if we sold him, the fans would go absolutely mental. I mean, they probably go mental anyway. We need to make a good start to like keep the fans on board here. But that will go gettable. I think if you ask agent, there's actually interest and see what the landscape is. We could see, but I don't want to upset him. What can I say to him here? We're considering selling him, but only at the right price. Captain, key player, legend. Yeah. We know Pav doesn't like to. I know that. Yambo, we're going to chat to him. Should I ask, just say we're considering? Doesn't want to be offered around like that, so I can't help. I don't know any of the clubs are considering a deal for my client viable at this time because the wage demands are too high anyway. He's the German Mark Noble. Yeah. So they don't want to pay his wages anyway, although they are interested. Does that change the interest? Yeah, the interest is actually gone. To be fair, Maximilian Arnold is so Pav as well. German JWP, he is. Does that change things? The fact that they're not actually interested now? Does that change things? Maybe what we do is, and I'm going to take the diplomatic approach here, because I don't want to lose him. The only reason I think about losing him is because he might be our only viable way of getting money. So that's the only thing I'm considering. I think we hold on and see how we go with shifting on a few of these players. And then see where we stand with things there. Because also the idea that if he plays loads of games for us, his value at 31 will be more than this in January. And then we kind of, because he will play and he'll take all of our set pieces and he will play well. So there is that as well. Let's continue and just see. Let's be diplomatic and see where we're at. Good board meeting, everybody. That was useful. We've also got a bid for a Dogu who is... We'll take that because it's 300k with 40% in the future as well. Let's do that. Saudi will ask for him in 4 months. Hopefully, yes. Let's also do our... this. About Comenencia. Selling to a Tin Pot Club Schalke. Yeah, true. Tell needs to be unveiled as a new Wolfsberg player. Okay. We can do numbers. I'm glad we could do this because I didn't do it before and it was annoying me. I would like to give Matthias Tell the number. He's not here the whole time, so he can get the number 11. I've thought about these a little bit. I'm going to get bored of doing this halfway through. You know this, right? You're going to get number 10. Number 7 is going to be... I don't know, actually. Who gets number 7? I am bored already of doing this. You can get number 2 because you play at right back. You're... where's my left back? Mailer's going to get 3 because he's a left back. Lovro wants 10, but Lovro, I don't think he's going to start. He might end up starting. Do you know what? Lovro off the right... No, because they're both left-footed. Bargy, we need Bargy and Lovro. Do you reckon he could do a job there? Or not? Who was 7 before? I don't know. I've deleted them all now, haven't I? I don't know who was 7 before. Maybe 7 for Matthias Tell. Or maybe 10 for Tell. 7 for... Yeah, 10 for Tell. 7 for Bargy. That's what we're going to do. Undo changes, in my opinion. I mean, maybe. Have we signed anyone? Yeah. I mean, off stream I did. Matthias Tell came in. As well as... There's going to be a few more coming in soon. Undo changes. I might. You can be number 8. And then the other defensive mid. Oh, actually, I'll save 8 for Aslani. You can be 6. And then Bornau can be 4. And you can be 5 for now. Although I want to sign another left centre-back, don't I? Mailer you won't sell, but he's sellable. I wouldn't say no to selling Mailer. What's his wages, actually? I actually would sell Mailer if we got a bid anywhere near this. Because he's right-footed, and I don't love that anyway. But we would need to replace him is the problem. I'd be more willing to sell Mailer than I am to sell Arnold. Like, I love Mailer because he is, you know, he's our boy, but I'm not against that, actually. Don't know what you think, chat. I've got bored of doing this. I really have, haven't I? The rest of the lads don't get a number just yet. Baku is better. Yeah, Baku is better. But Baku plays on the right. We'd have to sign a left back, though. We maybe cancel Rogerio and sell Mailer. We finally get Mailer on an FM save and he's going. Maybe. I'll be honest, he probably has no memory of joining the stream. Absolutely he won't. But that doesn't matter to us because we pretend. Fisher can play left back. He can. He's also right-footed. We have this also, what's his face can play left there? Gerhardt can play there. Gerhardt is quite useful because he can play everywhere. Gerhardt's not a bad left back if we needed him to play there. And we could easily get one for a couple of mil, exactly. Shall I talk to the agent about Mailer as well then? We're looking to sell and our interest is what the market says. I know you want to move on, but he isn't keen on having his name circulated in any fashion. Okay. Palace is still interested, though. I might offer him. Keep signing Copenhagen players. You've already got Vavro, Grabara, Wind and Rooney. I mean, yeah, this is true. That could be the link there anyway, although we have sold Jonas Wind already. I'm going to offer him, if a good offer comes in, exactly, I'm going to offer him for, in the middle of those, 13 million. And not transfer list just yet.
Oh, thank you.
Kakota _ die gifted.
Leonie's quite right. If you want to, there is some...
They have given 152 gift subs
Imagine
in the channel.
Oh god, if I've just offered him out and he just pops up now going, all right, you've just gifted him a sub. Thank you, Kakota, for gifting a sub to Joachim Mailer. By the way, the law on this one is that the actual Joachim Mailer was in the stream once, like a few years ago, chatting away, and it was actually the real life Joachim Mailer. Now Kakota's gifted him a sub. Imagine he turns up and he's like, all right, I've been watching since then, and I've just moved him on. That's one to keep. Yeah, thank you very much for the gifted sub, though, Kakota. Oh, God, there was a high there. Yeah, really. Yeah, really, Breezy. I think it was during the Hereford save, and we were playing against Brighton, and Joachim Mailer had been signed for Brighton on the save, and he was like, oh, look, I'm playing for Brighton. And then we were like, I basically went, it's not really you, though, is it? That's a strange footballer to take the name of on Twitch. Then we clicked on his name, and he'd been live streaming, and it was actually him. And it was the day of a Euro match as well. It was. Yeah. We're like, oh, is that the actual real life Joachim Mailer? So yeah, he's a Clates Ultra. He's basically a founding member of Team Clates. Love him. Okay, we've got some money. We're going to get 3.4 million for Kaminsky. Also, that solves our wage budget as well. That's good. Kaminsky goes. Yeah, we thought it was someone with the same name, but it was actually him because he'd actually been live streaming. So, like, it was the easiest way to verify it. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. He's a huge name in the Clay community, he is. Right, we've now got 5 million. 5 mil to spend, which is good. That's all right money. No bids for Mailer at the moment. I tried to get Lucas Paquetá into streaming FM. Didn't react to one of my chat message. Yeah, it can happen, that, can't it? It is upsetting. Did I come into the save to hear unspeakable transfer activities occurring? Of course. Of course you did. That's so normal. How doing, Fogman? Welcome in, my friend. Right, coffee's almost done. I might get another one after. A decaf, though. Not a madman. Not a madman. Leonie does make a good point, by the way. In fact, can I show you this? I'm going to do my probably once per stream plug at in a minute. Can I view as a way you can do this? Hey, hey, hey. Right. Okay, if you are a... Oh, no, that's not going to work. Just to show you, if you are a Patreon, this is what's on there at the moment. Let me zoom in so this is in the middle a little bit. Well, this is what's on there at the moment. I'm trying to post loads on here for you. I'm not going to leak the project, don't worry. If you're a Patreon member, I'm trying to keep uploading everything that people ask for. This is basically your best way to support me as a creator with the aim of going full-time. Subbing on here is lovely, but we've not been streaming enough to make that fully worthwhile, so I don't push those loads, but I really do appreciate it. But if you would like to support me financially, this is so... I'm just being very open about this. The Patreon is probably the best place to go. ! OnlyFans to find it. And basically it's by request. Like it's a gesture of support for me, which I really would appreciate. But if you want anything like the save file that we're using or the database we're using or anything like that, I will reply to you and I will put it on here. For example, I put the day one of this save on here because I thought people might want to play it. Constantinos asked me for the graphics as well, so I uploaded the graphics to go with it as well. So you've got all of the graphics there, the save file if you wanted to play it. I can put the database on there if you want to. There's the Journeyman final save file if you wanted to play that. There's for that video we did recently with all of the up-to-date save files there, all on there. I'm going to try and do loads on there. Basically anything you ask for if you are a paid member on here. You can join in 3 different ways. You can join as a board member, which is £2 per month. £5 per month is a paid member. Or you can just join as a free member, which sometimes you get things on the free member thing as well. For example, all of these save files I put on there as a free member because it was part of a video, so it was on there too. So if you'd like to support me, please feel free to go and do it there. If you don't want to, being here and watching genuinely is also really, really helpful. So I appreciate you. Why am I so big? Why am I so big? We move out the way. Right. Anyway, there you go. The random Manny Fanny image from Google. Lovely. I know. Ridiculous. You can have that. Can confirm swift replies on the Patreon. Yeah, of course. I will do my best. I do get notifications. So if you do message me on there, I will get back to you. For sure. Right. Anyway, let's continue. Captains, I will keep them the same because that is easy to do. I assume I'm going to have to pick the Arnold as this one as well, aren't I? Top goal scorer odds. Are we in here? No. Jeez. 55 minutes for a continue. I think I did one before, actually. Will there be YouTube updates of this save? JD, yes. That is the plan. Although I'm not going to do them. I don't want to do them. I'm going to wait until we've done a few seasons and then do one. I might record it and get it ready. But the problem with YouTube updates is that I do one and then it takes another like 3 weeks to finish a season. Then another video comes out and it kind of kills the videos as videos. So what I might do, actually, there's an idea. I might record one at the end of every season and put them on the Patreon. And then once I've got a few so that I can release regularly on YouTube, then I might put them out as a bit of a series. And then what we'll do is probably do maybe a movie or something at the end of it, is the plan anyway. But yeah, there will be YouTube updates. I'm just trying to work out a way that can make it feasible as a YouTube video. Because once, like with Worcester, we did like a one and then it was like a month until the next one and no one watches the second one then because it's been a month type of thing. But yeah, we could put them on the Patreon as like a thing for people who really wanted them, people who support there. I think you could just link them on there as a unlisted video and you still get the views on YouTube. Big chunks of updates would make sense. Yeah, so like doing them in chunks like that would be the idea. All right, we are... there you go. This is my... I'm trying to get some good vibes going in the squad. Hopefully that helps a little bit. 11-0 win. Maximilian Arnold got a 10 out of 10. Viper Antal did score. We're also signing Paul Wanner, who I think I'm going to stick down to Wolfsberger as soon as he signs, but he doesn't join until next summer anyway, so this is just one for the future for 500k. Also, all of the VODs are on Clates 2 as well. This is true. The link to it is in the chat above there. We're going to try and get them out really quickly as well because I think it's a cool, fun, interesting project, and I think people want to watch the VOD. So yesterday's VOD is already up on the second channel. Did we find the German Cadbury? We might have done Buckholes. Also, we haven't actually had a friendly with Worms. No, we have played. How are we cooking? We're doing all right. Thank you, Pumpster. How are you? Aslani is coming in. It will cost us 1.7 million. But I think if we sign him for 11 million afterwards, we've also got a really good midfielder who's also young there. So I think I'm still going to do this. Aslani in which also frees up to sell somebody else. So he's going to come in too. Right, I now understand it. What do you understand? But I don't think it would help have the save as fun. What are you saying? Oh, someone's left a comment on the VOD and I'm trying to understand it, but my brain just cannot process it. I haven't actually seen that. I think I checked comments and stuff on there yesterday as well. Is it a new comment? Why isn't Spineless Worms an affiliate? I mean, that is actually a good question, to be fair. It is a good question. Oh, we're selling some people. Svanberg is going as well. It won't load on my phone. Svanberg is going. This guy is in. Aslani. Let's give him a number. Did I save a number for him? I did. 8. Lovely. He is in. And we'll get Arnold to welcome him. We're going to get 135k. Was he on wages? 600k a week. I think we get 40% of next sale though, don't we? 20% of profit. And we're going to get 2.8 million from Svanberg, which he's probably better than that, but we need the money. We're going to take the money. Aslani's already replaced him in the squad, hasn't he? So we're going to take that. That gives us back to about 5 million, I would say, right? We are up to 6.6 million with a little bit of wage budget. Can I put... No, I still can't put more into the wage budget, which is a shame. With Rogerio still to go for 2.2 million, we'll have about 8 million to spend. With, like, I don't know who's better. I actually probably should stop playing just this team in the friendlies, although they've picked up some match sharpness. I think we're okay. Aslani comes in for... I'm not sure who goes off the bench here. Maybe Nemetra and we sell him? Look at a left back. I mean, we've not had any bids for Mailer. Shall I do... Yeah, that's true, actually. That might be a way to go. Left backs. Can I just look? Have I got any left backs that I've scouted over? Fran Garcia. What about Fran Garcia? For 5.8 mil, listed. I mean, he's 24. He's on massive wages is the problem. Can I see what his wages would be? Yeah, I think we might say no. He wants over 100k in wages. Hey, we got it down to 83, but yeah. I was going to suggest Lucas Pitton. Yeah, he's we've had him. I've signed him before for sure. He should come up. Let me just see if there's any more left backs on here. Zia, this guy's a youngster. Let's go by ability. No, basically, because these are ones I've scouted already. Actually, I want to just check my replies. Any ones on this? Window is the one player that's come up on my under 21s. Look, he's only a B+ as well, though. Terzic is a good shout. This Zezi for left centre back, by the way, looks like a child, but this Zezi, I don't think he's as good as our ones right now, though. Let's have a look at Lucas Pitton from Vasco. Forest want him. He's Italian. I feel like you're quite Brazilian, Lucas. Half Brazilian. He's a long-term buy. Yeah, Zezi would be a bit of a long-term, like, development one, wouldn't he? You're right. Is he better than Mailer? I'm not sure, but he might be in the future. He's 23. I maybe want to look at, like, one who's better but is 20. He is good. Part nationality, yeah. He is good. This Zivkovic, by the way, he could be one to try and buy now and stick at Wolfsberger as well. You think we can win at Arsenal? I think we can. I think it'll be really tough. I think Arsenal are big favourites, but I think we can. We'll probably chat about that later, won't we? How you doing, Watto? Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're good. Right, left back. Not interested in loan. Let's look for an interested in transfer. And go left back who's under 23. That's all I've set this to. Inacio for 30 million. Maybe I'll put the... I might need to put a transfer value in here, mightn't I? Maybe less than 10. Parisi's a classic, but that is not less than 10 million. Unless it's just an old thing and it is less than 10 million. But I feel like Why does he keep coming up with this? Is it just not working? Why did Brennan Johnson come up? I think it's... I'm not sure is the answer to that. We'll go proven like Wendell and get for him under 5 mil. I might actually look at less than 5 because I think if we're going to make money, if there's no point selling Mailer if we're going to have to reinvest all the money back in a left back as well. So let's look at less than 5. For some reason, it's putting Parisi on here, which I'm not really sure why. I mean, the value thing is just not working, is it? Value is at most. It's defo broke. Let's put it at that and then put it back and see if it works. It's just not working. Bug report. Can I remove it completely, then add it in? Maybe that'll help. This might do it. I think it just needed putting back in. There we go. It's working now. Yeah, remove it and re-add it, not just turning it on and off again. These are our options at under 5 million. We need to scout them basically, but Alan Velasco, I've heard of him. Not sure he's good enough. Who's he wanted by? Basically, look and see who they're wanted by. And if they're wanted by good teams, they're probably quite good. There's a classic name that we've not seen in a while. Are we back on Hertha, Brazil, by the way? Velasco's good, but more of a centre-back. Oh, he's literally a winger. What? Hang on. Is that not working now? You're literally a winger. And me being top is annoying. It is, isn't it? Position's broke now. Yep. Holly! Right, there we go. That might fix... I mean, Brandon Williams, just signing him. Didn't you want an under 23 filter? Yeah, I did. Why are none of the filters working? Right, these are all under 23 now. I think it's working now. Holly! It says all position and should be and. I've put it back on now. It is and now. But yeah. These are our guys. Brandon Williams being right at the top is quite interesting because he is on a free. Like, genuinely, has his wage demands come down? 43 to 52. He's actually good. 38 to 46. He's actually good. Definitely a sell-on fee. I thought you were getting him for Wolfsberger. I wanted to, but his wage demands were too high. He's crap. Is he though? Look at him. Is he crap? Compare him to Mailer. And he's actually left-footed. I'm not sure he is. We can do better? Do you reckon? We'd have to be cheap. He'd have to be cheap, though. This guy is on a free. Better defending, better mentals. Not good vision. 6.6 City. Do you reckon? Do you reckon? Is he right-footed? Oh, is he right-footed? That puts me off him. Oh, yeah. Do you know what? I'm put off. He is right-footed. He's the same as Mailer, which put me off him a little bit as well. Right, Marco John. Mainz want you. Maybe we'll do a bit of an attribute search here as well. He looks pretty good to me. Bit slow, maybe. His hiddens be horrendous. I guess that's maybe why he's still a free transfer, I suppose. Getting like an Aaron. Yeah, Aaron be good. That guy look... Oh, yeah, Bungar. There's another one. Mainz want him. I'd like to, like, find him ourselves, though, on these ones. Ramon. I've heard of... Well, there's lots of Ramons, isn't there? Maybe we'll have a quick little look at attributes here. Because we want acceleration and pace to maybe be 15. Let's put crossing at, like, 11. And then go from there, maybe. Oh, Luca Nets could be fun. Surely he's not still good. Put that at, like, 12. There won't be load. This will get rid of a lot. I'm not signing Yasser Larouci, by the way. That's just not happening. Is Nets good anymore or not? These are a bit rubbish. Wilson S. Brand is an interesting one. He is 21 now, though. Says he's got potential here, but he's 21. You've heard of Oscar? Is it the same Oscar? He's not great. Hit on his winning. Yeah, I think you're right. Yasser Larouci might be up there. I'm not signing him. All right, let me put this down to... Let's put that down to 14, 14, 11. There'll be loads on... Do you know what? Let's put it at 12. Did someone mention this guy? He's pretty good. How is Dorgu? Yeah, good. Is there anyone who jumps out as you as like I always sign this guy at left back and he's cheap, other than Barco? Let's get a scout report on Kakache, see what his potential looks like. Aaron, is he the one that you think of? What's Aaron's first name? Jesus Christ, that was hard. Good typing. Is it just Aaron? Yeah. He's 27, but yeah, solid. Yeah, Max is a good one. Philip Max. $30, but is solid, isn't he? Oh, you're thinking of Max Aarons. Oh, yeah, sorry. No, you're thinking... Philip Max is an interesting one. He's not that good anymore, though. Wendell is cheap and great. Yeah, Wendell is always a classic, isn't it? I've signed Wendell so many times on FM. He's at Porto now. Is cheap, is solid, is 31. But if we're just gaining money from it, it's not the worst. Let me get a scout report on him. I'm putting these scouts to work, by the way, to work. I love Jan-Niklas Bester, not as a left back usually, as more of an attacking player, but I love him in anyway. Because he got me so many points on So Rare last year. Should look at nets. We'll check out nets actually as well. Yeah, as well. Jordan Boss. I don't know, left back for Oviedo, unreal. Set pieces are amazing on him. I'll tell you what, actually, if we go full meta, use Jan-Niklas Bester as an Alex Telles, we could do a lot worse. And I like him in real life, which helps with these things. 25 as well isn't too old. Would cost us about 3 mil up front. He is tiny. Value is low, isn't it? And he's only on 11k a week as well. Has he only just moved? I think he's only just gone there. Because he moved at the start of this season. I think that might put him... He might not want to move. That's the only problem. 5 million. That's a great shout. I'm going to get a scout report on him and keep an eye on him. That's annoying. He's the one, I think, isn't he, on that? We need similar. Shall I look for set pieces on here? Maybe we'll go to 10 mil because we can all let's go to 10 mil on here and see if anyone pops up. Gunter. Dorgu is here. Dorgu is there and he's cheap. I don't think he's very good yet. 7 marking, 8 tackling is a bit of a yikes. Doig is another good shout, yeah. Could just search for similar to him. We could. Gunter, you'll be in love. Have I ever looked at Gunter? Christian Gunter. He's 31. But he's got pace. He's got corners. He's got long throws. He's got the work rate. He's just old. I don't know if I want to pay 5 mil for a 31-year-old. But he is so good for me. It's not the transfer policy. I agree. No resale value. I think I agree, chat. I want you, by the way, like, you are the transfer committee in this save, I think, for this. I think you have to be. He does for the throw-ins, yeah. You don't need corners with Arnold. This is true. Kevison's quite good. I don't know what his potential is. I might check it. Kevison looks quite good. Solid. Can't take corners, but he looks solid. Let me look for, on here, corners. We don't need the corners, but they do make for amazing... If we go with the Alex Telles rule, it does make for things. Yeah, resale value is part of the ethos. You're right. What am I doing? I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Let me get rid of corners on there. Let me do 13, 13, 10, just to get rid of the really bad ones. Riquelme's one. Where is Riquelme on this list? How many times have we signed Riquelme before? Is it this one? Josh Doig was there, was he? Wakenga. This guy's on loan, annoyingly, so we'd have to wait ages until December, probably. Yeah, he's on loan until December this year. Oh, next year. Oh, flipping heck. We're not getting him forever then. Owen Beck. Josh Doig is cheap. Oh, another loan. I don't want them to be on loan because it just means you can't get them now. Jesus Vasquez is quite good. It's Piton. I don't know if it is. Dorgu, Sirkin. I like this guy.
Okay.
What's the drawback on this guy? Marking at 9, maybe. Niels Nkunku looks good to me. 23, good pace, 6 foot, can cross, can dribble, can tackle. Marking's a bit low, but what's Piton's marking? I think it's the Benfica guy. I always want what you can't have. I really like Jan Nicholas Bester as well. What do you think of Nkunku? Mental's bad. 9 positioning, I guess. I don't know if they're bad. Let's compare him to... Is Piton on here? MPT, not great. Do you think? I suppose they are better on here, aren't they? Did I get a scout report on him? I didn't. Maybe it is Piton. Maybe it is. Good crossing. 15-15 is not that bad. Left only. Doesn't have the glaring weakness. 10 and 12 is okay. Then compared to Gunter, I know, but Gunter, we're not doing Gunter. Let me see what his... Oh, look, he's just signed a new contract anyway. He's got a 6 mil release clause, though. We could do a loan to sign, but he's just signed a new contract, which makes that rubbish. They're a bit expensive, mate. They're a bit expensive. I wish you could limit this. Like Christensen, I wish I could tell you, but within... I guess that's what recruitment focuses are, but I just want a bit cheaper. I think there's options, though. I think if we sold Mailer, we could find one that was in that. And if we have to, you sign Wendell or you sign Gunter, right? And maybe by that point, like, it isn't... Maybe by the end of the window... Bester wants to leave. I think we could sell him, which is kind of what we were trying to see whether that was the case, right? We wanted to see whether we could actually sell Mailer. I think I'm ready to... Shall I hire an intermediary is the question. I've offered out no bids. Palace are still there. Do I hire an intermediary and see what they come in with? What if it's like 8 million? It's just not really worth it, is it? It might be that. Dan, if you do exclamation mark save, it will explain everything about the save for you. What do you think? I'm just going to continue once and then we'll make a decision on that. By the way, we've got a can of spineless energy. Cheers. Delicious. There you go. There's the spineless law for you. Good. Right. We have got 6 days until the first game of the season. Wonder if it's changed where we're predicted to finish now with these new players in. They're still 50-1, so no. Do we get any players in this? Even with ranks at the club? I wonder if we can loan anybody else from here as well. Loan, Wolfsburg. Viper is on the loan list now. Because anyone that we wanted to ship out, we could just loan from here as well for anybody else. No one else that we want to, really. No one that's good, anyway. Although Fisher... No, we need him, don't we? Fisher would go there now. That's new. Backup keeper. Can you check Franco? Yeah, actually. Is it Alan Franco? This one. Andre. Didn't think it was him. He's a centre mid. 850. He is actually still at 850k. How are you going to go about playing games? We did chat about that earlier, Breezy. We're going to play 1 game per match day and then insta result the other one, basically. And then maybe insta result more often as we are the head of football and these are the managers. So basically that to keep things moving. 850k. I don't know if he's interested. Let's see. He is. We can't afford that. We can't afford him currently. He'd be an amazing signing for us, though, but I don't think we... Tell you what, if we signed him at Wolfsburg and then loaned him, though, I don't think he'd go, would he? I just think we can afford that. We haven't got 850k and we don't have the wage budget, so... He's amazing, but no, I think is the answer. Any bids for any of our players? No. No bids for... We need that bid to come in for Mailer, don't we? That's the thing. Come on. Joachim, bring him in. Look who's signing, though. The return of the Queen. Jill Holt. We've got the best physio in the game. I'm annoyed she doesn't have 20 physiotherapy this year. But welcome, Jill. Welcome to Germany. That's annoying. The set-piece coach just signed a new contract at Watford. Nope, he signed for Watford. Oh, yeah, they did have a bid in, didn't they? That's true. If could ship out a couple to get him, could be a cheap loan end of window. Yeah, I think we could try and do that. No offers for Mailer. And he doesn't want to leave. Doesn't want to leave the club and would prefer to stay. Not part of my plans here. I've upset him. I'm willing to upset him. Cold world, Joachim. I'm sorry. It's because you never came back to the because you never came back to the stream. That's what I was worried about. Look, what is this game? 3.6 million. He's worth 13. Like, what do we do? 3 million. This is what's happened with every player we've tried to sell, by the way. This is what would happen with Arnold as well. It would be a £3 million deal that we'd be able to get for him. Ugh. And what do I even do? I don't even offer out for that, do I? Like, cancel that. Ask about the market interest. Let's see if he can get a bid from those. Nothing he can act on right now. Reject and offer out for 10. Now he's transfer listed. It might help. But yeah, we'll see. Not going to follow up on that or that yet. I'd really like to sign you, but we don't have the money yet. I think it's time to get into a game. We've got a friendly here, which I might actually just for the sake of them not being burnt out completely, just unpick the squad and see what happens there. Is Cuisance doable? I think we'd have to buy him. He's going to be too much. And he's not amazing. Yeah, we can't do Cuisance for Wolfsberger, even though I'd love to. Right, still no bid, unless this is it. It's not. Still no bid for Mailer. Baku's being linked to them now for 6 million. I need to put his transfer... oops. Asking price up to 10. He would be happy. 10.5 it is. He also might not move immediately. Oh, yeah, he's only just joined Hertha as well, hasn't he? This is true. Right, Adogu out is another 94k. We'll take it. David Moyes Sweden manager, is he? That's hilarious. This guy's good. Too much money, though. I'd love to sign loads of these players, but I can't afford it. This guy as well. Had him before. This is true. We need to keep remembering that people won't move. They're unhappy. That's really going to help this. Oh, God, the team cohesion. It's Wimmer and Fischer. Wimmer, someone make a bid for you. Anyone else wanted yet? Look, there's 3 teams interested now. Do I need to just keep offering out? You still can't get a bid for anyone. Looking to generate funds, but that's active interest. Villa, active interest. Make a bid. Let's put it to 9 million and see if they bid. I can't offer him out at the moment. Right, we've got a game here, which I will get played. It's friendly. I love this, though. This is what I love about this. Right, 8-0 win. That's good. Hat-trick for Pato. Love that. Be patient. What happened in a week or so. Yeah, exactly. This is what we're in it for, though, isn't it? It's all the wheeling and the dealing. I love it. Okay. Oh, Lorient made a bid for this DM, which I don't think we need now anyway, with Franks coming in. So that's okay. That's fine. The only players we could sell here, no one's even wanted. We could sell Baumgartner, but I think he's our best player. I'd leave value at about 10. I think they come in. Do you reckon? Okay, we are going to sell on. There's a loan bid. Now, it's a mandatory fee of 1 million. That is such a rubbish bid. So Wolves did make a bid, but it's so bad. Mandatory fee of 1 million. I could turn it into it, but I think then he rejects them. I like how the transfers are serious for Wolfsburg, but the ones for Wolfsburg are more vibey. Yeah, it's like you got the pair at the moment. We've got Alexandra Pato, exactly. I can feel that spit on my face, exactly. They've cancelled it. Valentin Gomez has gone to Fulham as well. We've missed him. It's 2 mil with instalments. It's a bit rubbish, isn't it? We're going to take 2.2 mil for Rogerio, so we do get some money. Oh, God, this better not be... Oh, hello. Hello. That, my friends, is a Saudi team who are interested but won't pay his wages. We do have lots of teams interested now. No, we don't. They're not even on the list. Still can't get a bid. First time for everything. 5 to 8 days. Tal is out for, but that's okay. He's only going to miss the Pokal game. He'll be back for Bayern, hopefully. He probably couldn't play Bayern anyway, could he? Because he's on loan from them. So that's that. We get 2 million. Doesn't help loads. It does leave us a little bit short, though. The squad isn't massive. Okay, that's gone up a little bit. This is good. Bielik wanted. Bielik for 1 million. We've got a B team that we could just bring players up. We need backup players. I don't think we've got any really good ones, but we do have players, look. Like Spyro the Dragon there. Okay. Let's continue. Rogerio gone. Any bids? No. Ooh. Okay, not loads of potential for Kakase. Aaron solid. Wendell still gets an A- for 1.1 million to 8 million. No interest from Jan-Niklas Bester. Kevison has okay potential. Hiton is an A. Decent Bundesliga. Would cost 6 million. Extremely doubtful. We could actually sign him, even though he's only... Did he sign a new contract or something? He's only just joined there, but he will actually come. Okay. Piton is something we can look at. 6 million. We're not going to get 6 million for Mailer, are we? It's pointless if we don't get the money. Oh, we've got a bid. We've got a bid. It's a loan approach for Mailer. Again, it's this 1.1 million thing. They're not even going to pay his wages. Overall price when the deal becomes permanent is 2.8 million. Okay. We have a bid. He might reject it, but we have a £5 million bid. If I now can try and auction it, maybe we can work from here. And in my experience, he does want to go there. Sometimes this doesn't go through when you've changed it from a loan to a transfer bid. But I think we still try it. Especially if we can use it. Should I accept 5 million? If I offer out for 8, we might get an auction. I might even go a bit lower and do 7. See if we get an auction for him. Especially if that Saudi team comes in. Come on, please. Next continue, have some bids at 7, please. There's not. That's annoying. That makes me feel like there's not going to be now. The third club, potentially, Danip, would be Wolves. Potentially. They lack the financial power to do so. Get a bit for Tomash? We could get a bit for Tomash too. I would probably take 5 mil. The 5 mil's nothing, isn't it? Drop down to 6, you reckon? Are we really going to sell him for 5 mil? Like, we should have just kept him. It's not like we can reinvest the money anyway, is it? This is FM though, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. It does add up, yeah. Let's see if we can offer him out for 6 as well. Even for the sake of maybe then Villa come back, don't they? We're just moving the money about. You're right. The late Trost to make his debut. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a long press conference. Who was that? Who was that who hates me? One of them hates me already. It's not a good start. I think it's time to play some games almost. This is our first press conference for Manny Fanny. They had 2 questions. What is the point? How are you hated already? I don't know. Just classic, isn't it? Hansen? Who's Hansen? When did I identify him as a target? As a child. Right. I'm just keeping it moving. Which game are we going to? We're going to go to the Manny Fanny game. The Wolfsberger game, right? Because we don't need to go to this. We should win this comfortably. It's the Pokal. But we should play the first league game against Basel with Wolfsberger, right? It probably was Nicky. Yeah, this is true. I haven't done any of this. I haven't done any mini game. Oops. What am I doing? Individual. Well done, Bents. I can't praise you, apparently. That's fine. It is half term this week. Yes. It is this week. Yes. Can I not praise my loan players for their training? You know what? I might stop there because we're only at 7.6. Maybe one more. Baumgartner. Right, there we go. Probably should get start Gerhardt left back anyway. He's solid. Probably should actually. If we're gonna. Well done. Should actually do this just because the way that everyone is feeling and the cohesion and everything isn't great. I should try and get everyone feeling as boost morale up as much as possible, shouldn't I? Rooney Barger can't, I guess, because he hasn't trained enough or something. Even Maximilian Arnold. Oh yeah, I didn't actually offer him out, so he should still love me, right? We just thought about it. He has no idea that we talked about selling him. Nobody tell him. All loans for Tomash. Hertha left back used to love. What's his Plattenhart. He's got to be old now though. Plattenhart was amazing because of the set pieces. He's a coach now. He's retired. He was so good. And then on the other side, Zefweek was amazing as a right back. He could be such a cheap, great player as well. He was great. That's what Gunter is like. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. Oh, second team assistant manager. Nice. Where are my set piece coaches then? I put the advert out. Where are they? All right. First games, everyone, and Bodies is playing. I think we're going to go and watch this Basel game, correct? And what we'll do is we will instant result the other game, but we will pick the team for this game. Remember, this is the cup game, so we don't need to go full strength, but I want to go quite full strength because, you know, it's our first game. So, Grabara, Baku, Bornau, Zeziger, Gerhardt, maybe. Arnold and Ozcan. Is there anyone I want to start in there? Maybe Aslani come in for Ozcan. Is Aslani right-footed? He is. We'll do him and those two together. Now, Maya, I didn't necessarily want to play on the left, did I? Maybe play Vimmer, Bargi, Viper and Tal, but Tal can't play, so maybe we go Nemetcha in this one. And then that makes our squad up. Where are you? How many subs can I have? Loads, apparently. I won't put Tal on there because I don't want him to get injured. Although he is back in 3 days and he looks all right to me. Bruised shoulder. I mean, we'll leave him out. Okay. I'm going to instant result this game. Then we're going to go and play the other game. Okay? Hopefully Viper scores some goals here. Okay, I have picked one person outside the matchday squad. Hopefully we score some goals. Squad numbers need to be given to 9 players. Did I not give the keeper a number? Right, you want 32. You can have it, my friend. You want 31? All yours. You want 10? Unfortunately, you can have 20. You can have 27. You can have 28. You can have 14. Good number. You can have 18 and Fisher 21. Right. How you doing, Ren? You are. I can read your message. Other game. We are going to play this game. It is Wolfsberger's first game. We need to pick a team. It is going to be Jasic at right back. Oh, Comenencia can play right back as well. I didn't realise that. He's actually natural there too. That's useful. Not great at it, but he can actually play there. We're going to go with, this is Basel away. This is going to be tricky. Any plans on streaming on your week off? Potentially, yes. No promises, but potentially, yes. I'd like to, especially because I'm enjoying the save so much. So we will see. It depends on how I do with things like, if I get all my videos done for the day and I've got time left over, I will then do it. Okay, I know. Can I go back to the squad? I can't pick it because he wouldn't let me on the screen. Wimmer's left-footed. It goes that way around. Scherzer at left back. 2 DMs are going to be Vranks and Altanashvili. Are you left-footed or right-footed? You're right-footed. You're right-footed. Reasonable left foot. Fairly strong left foot. You can go on the left. I'm so NFL pilled that my squad numbers always include 33, 44, 55. Not 88 though. F that. Fair enough. I didn't really know what that means, but yeah, fair enough. Let's do Ferrero Rocher on that side. Zukic on this side. Going to be Pato and Tresoldi up front. We need to then put... I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's go unpick positions for the bench. Are we ready? Our first game. It's a tricky one. Away at Basel as well. I think I've just... Yeah, I'm going to play this one. Squad numbers to 13 people. Right. Comenencia 14. No, Comenencia. Yeah, 14. The rest I don't mind. Except if there's good ones, you get taken off them. There we go. I like 13. You can have 22. There we go. All right. The first game of the Spineless era is for Wolfsberger in a two really tricky games to start the league campaigns, by the way. Bayern away and Basel away is difficult. You've got the Romario Barrage. Remember, he used to be really good on FM. You got like the Power Cube and Shaqiri in there. Going to be tough, this. Hopefully we can do the business. I want to be impressed, is what Manny Fanny is saying, as he goes to the tunnel interview as well. There is the Basel team. Let's go and do this. There's our team. Look at the lovely badge in there. We can have a look at their kits as well. How'd you make the logos? I just made them on photo editing stuff. I just made them myself. Right. Wolfsberger top of the league. They haven't even played a game yet. Sounds about right. There's our lovely kit. I want to see it up front. We're in our white kit with the green on. What is that? What is that? I nearly threw up in my own face there. How do I usually have this? I swear it's like only 2 of these. Like that? Is it 3? I think it's like that. So we need to do this whilst it's paused. We'll have our formation, their formation, the league table, the latest scores. Let's have then the ratings of Basel. Is it Basel stats? Yeah. And then our stats. That's how I usually have it, isn't it? Something like that. That looks a bit wide. I think that's how I have it. Why is there 4 of them? I'm not sure. Hopefully this stays so I don't have to do this again. Annoyingly, that goes just off the end there, doesn't it? But not a lot we can do about that. All right. Encourage. Do this, lads. Win the game. A decent start. I know how to play the game, lads. Here we go. Pato on the ball, given away. We've got it back. Vranks. Ferrero Rocher. Tresoldi, good save from hits. Are we on key highlights? We are. It's okay. We almost score with Tresoldi early. That would have been lovely. I don't even know if I did set pieces. I think I put them in. I think so. That was a nice start, though. Ferrero Rocher looking good. Got to the byline now as well, and Shaqiri's tackled him. That was nice. Three shots through on target in the first 20. On the attack again here. I feel like I'm a bit high up. What have I clicked there? I want to go... Aha, there we go. That's what I'm usually on, I think. I'm a bit lower down. Pato! Tresoldi off the post! Tresoldi's almost scored twice. That would be lovely. No, our little loanee signing. Pato, I thought maybe got fouled there as well, but not quite. He's looked lively. He's actually at a 6.4 now. I guess because he's missed 2 chances, but almost scored twice. Baumgartner. Yes! Get the big lad on a corner if everything else fails. We take the lead. It's our first spineless goal. It's a beauty. Everybody together. Spineless. I also found out I've got this on here for some reason. Don't know why that exists, but it is on there. Spineless. Everybody, get your flares out. If they were green, it'd be perfect, wouldn't it? We'll make them green. They've equalised. May have gone a bit overboard with the celebrations there. Hasn't taken long, and Basel are level. Not... That's annoying. Leroy crosses, a Jetty scores. Okay, 1-1. Back to square one. That's their first shot on target. Maybe second. That's not great. Where's the ball? Why did we go on a little... There's a flare! Pato! Spineless. Get in! They've actually lit a flare. Pato has scored on his debut. It's so against all of our principles, but what a finish that is. Rolling back the years. Alexander Pato scores in the Openliga. Come on. Not now, James. Exclamation mark skin, by the way. It's the Clate skin. You'll find it there. You can find a download link to download it. Go for it, my friends. Jasic down the right. Remember, he's left-footed. I hate it. Should we just sign Jasic and play him for Wolfsburg? Is that our left back? Why are Basel playing in Austria? It's the Openliga. Tresoldi! We're 3-1 up already. And both of our strikers have scored on their debut. It's all good, James. Come on. It's not... We've got the Openliga list loaded. I don't know what that is. It's like a combination of Switzerland and Austria to make it a bit more competitive. Come on. Spineless. 3-1. We're on the march after conceding. Basically, we thought it'll be a bit... Once you overtake Salzburg in Austria, you're kind of done. Whereas this has a few more clubs that are difficult. Big fan of Alpro. Good. That's the main thing really here, isn't it? We look good. We've given the ball away there. That's not as good. Got it back though. Tresoldi, Pato, Ferrero Rocher. Pato for a second. We're going to march the league. We're going to march the league. It's 4-1 in the first half. Come on. I was a bit worried about going really attacking and whether it would be an issue, but it looks like we might be okay. Basel aren't great if you actually look at like the players compared to when you play Salzburg. We'll get a real marker of actually how good we are because Salzburg are big favourites for the league. Basel aren't great, but still tricky away from home. We are currently top. The Spineless Wolf tops the league. What a first half that is. I'm happy with the number of shots. Keep going. I wonder how we've got on in the first leg of the Pokal as well. I'm hoping for 10. If they could get 10 goals, that'd be lovely. No, it's Torrent Shaka, his brother. I used to sign him quite a lot, by the way. Torrent Shaka. He was just a very solid like DM on old saves. On like FM18. He's now not very good. All right, Wimmer picks it up. This guy is very good from centre-back. Ferrero Rocher. It's gone in. Tresoldi scored that. How did that even come off him? 2 for him. 2 for Pato. We're 5-1 up. Who gets a hat-trick first? We might walk this league. I wasn't planning for this. It does mean we can maybe bring in some more young players. Love having this 2 matches all the time. This is fun. It is, isn't it? Like, oh, we can always be thinking, I wonder how we've got on in the other save. There's just loads of things, like, and it's an experience in FM that we haven't done before. So there's loads of new little angles where you're like, oh yeah, about this. Like, it was really good at the way we, like, when we did the fraud, I was like, I've never done that in FM before. So it's like, it's cool. It's cool to do new things in the game, isn't it? Can you see on the results tab? I actually don't know, JBC. That's interesting. We should look. After this highlight, I'll have a look. That's a mistake. Rocher, 6-1. 6-1. We haven't seen the Wolfsberg. You have to wait till full time, which is good. I'm glad that you have to. Keeper's made a mistake. We're 6-1 up. Thank you, Danip. Appreciate you, buddy. Imagine the scenes when we have an all Spineless Europa Conference League final. Oh, my word. What would we actually do? How would we'd have to just watch it, I guess, wouldn't we? If I go latest scores here, Germany, Pokal, do you reckon it shows me? Do I want to spoil it? It doesn't show me. Even though this... Why can I scroll so far when there's no games there? It doesn't show me. Okay, I think that's kind of good. I like waiting until the end to find out how we've done. But if there was a big game going on at the same time, it'd be cool to watch it too, wouldn't it? I don't even know if they're at the same exact time. I think they must be. But it doesn't actually... I'm not 100% sure. Wolfsberg are dropping points as it stands as well to Rapid Vienna, who are a goal down. We should do subs. Is it the scrolly bug been a... Is it been a bug, is it? Zukic 4. Let's get Dardai on. Let's get Omic on as well, because he's a good youngster. And do you know what, actually? Let's rest up, Franks, because we're winning by so much. Let's get Comenencia on for his debut as well. This is a nice start. Maybe this will be less close than the Pokal game, the way it's going. Alpen never heard of pressing. The league is over. I think so, yeah. All right. They're on the attack. There could yet be a comeback. Would be quite the story. He might be offside. A good save anyway. It's a good save anyway. And I'm a sinner. And I'm a sinner. Headed away. UT Spineless Wolves, what would the criteria be to unlock them? I think if we're like dominating, basically if it gets to the point where we're like, we need something new, Squiddy. Like if we need a new angle, and once we've got to grips with managing 2 clubs, if we feel like we could confidently do 3, that's when Wolves come into play. I'm not sure we're going to be able to change the name though, but that's okay, I think. We did try it. You should be able to do it, but I think Wolves, because they're licensed, becomes an issue. If anyone knows how to do that, by the way, that'd be great, because you can go into the config files and do the name fix during a game, but I couldn't get it to work with Wolves. But we can do the kits and we can do the badge, and they can just stay as Wolves because, you know, maybe the Prem's a bit stricter on that, for example, in our universe type of thing. But yeah, eventually in the save, we could do that. They've actually had a load of chances and not taken them here. Is are Wolfsberg still drawing? I've not seen it come off here. I love the fact that that's been played at the Wankdorf. They might get a... That's not a pen. Any other Wolf club apart from those 3s? Wolfsberg is licensed, yeah, but we did that pre-game, Squiddy. So if you do that in the pre-game editor, you can change it. I didn't want to change Wolves in the pre-game editor because then they'd be Spineless Wolves now and we're not using them, so I didn't want to do that. Instead, I wanted to change it after, that's why. The FA wouldn't let Hull City become Hull Tigers, so it makes sense for Wolves to be the same. But then again, like in the Bundesliga, they won't let you use a sponsor name, but we've managed to do it here, so there is that. But yeah, we can apply whatever type of logic we want to it. It's our game. We're just having fun with it, aren't we? We've scored again. It's Bent Dardai on his debut too. 7-1. Oh, is this a Farmers League? I know we've got good players. Like, the 2 strikers are way too good for this league, but the rest of the team is the same, and we are 7-1 up. Go on, the lads. The nicknames count. Yeah, I guess so. But I don't think we want... don't know if I want to add too many because it becomes a bit unmanageable then. But yeah. I mean, go and do it. You can do this. Try this save yourself. If you want to do this particular save, the save file is on the Patreon. If you want to do something similar, go for it. Just get into the pre-game editor, change the names over. It doesn't take loads to set it up. 44 is also good. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to go for it because I didn't want to do loads of focusing on the tactic. But maybe 44 is too good. It's quite a... I think I've just used the same instructions from the Atletico, the Journeyman save, and just put it into a 4-2-4. We finished it with that 4-2-4 at Liverpool. It's basically that. I actually made it more simple by putting like just DMs and just advanced forwards and just inside forwards. Like, it's a real simple tactic with pretty normal instructions as well, but maybe it is really good. Right, we've won 7-1. It's a very good start for Manny Fanny. Well done, Manny. It's 2 goals apiece for Trasoldi and Pato. A debut goal for Dardai. Also goals for Rocher and Baumgartner. We go top of the league. It's a 10 out of 10 performance from Ferrero Rocher. Not a bad start. Let's go and see how Wolfsberg have done in their games there. It's not an issue. I just want, you want some challenge, don't you? 7-1 here. How have Wolfsberg done in their game? We actually haven't got the result yet, which is interesting. At Basel, yeah, Pav. We've done very well there. Maybe slightly too well. Sick leads the way. That's a great name. Nico 6 and Philip Sick Or in our youth team. 4 assists from Rocher. Rolling back the years, aren't you, Ferrero? Yeah, it does kind of, Reese. Let's see how Wolfsburg have done. It won't let me go to them. Fanny's delighted. 2-0 win. Is that it? We've won 2-0. 4 assists, Jeremy. He is spoiling us. We've won 2-0 away at Atlas Delmenhorst. Okay, that brings us back down to earth a little bit, doesn't it? Like, we did have 27 shots. It is a debut goal for Viper and a debut goal for Bargy. But maybe that brings us down to ground a little bit. They had 1 shot, 1 on target. Slightly underwhelming, yeah. Oh, well. It's still a win. A win is a win. Both teams off to winning starts. Now the small matter of Bayern away from home. I don't know who Wolfsberger have got. Wolfsberger have got Lugano at home. So it's pretty obvious which game we're going to go to out of those two, isn't it? I don't know if I'm the same day or not. 8-1 win for Karlsruhe. We'll go to this. Atlas carrying the lower leagues on their shoulders there. Very good. Very good. Very, very good. All right. We'll continue and see if we get any updates in terms of transfers in the meantime. Lucas Nemec's bad day in front of goal. He is wanted. We could sell him too. None of the clubs make him a priority signing right now. If Palace could, like, start making bids for people, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? And actually, even though we do that, this works because if you go to their history now, it does go on to Salatros' record if we do instant results rather than holidays, which I think I want to do because I like to track things on here. So there is that too. I feel bad for that one. Yeah. Yeah. Top of the 7-1 at Basel. What's gone on there? New suggestion for Wolfsberger? Not very good. What's this? We sold 450 season tickets. Is that good? Seems a bit low. Right, Audi are coming in. Right. We're doing all right here. This is a good start. Happy days. Happy days. Buying away will be probably much tougher. Arnold then born out. Who's that guy? Who's Bartol Franjic? He's on loan. Probably not going to make... He's quite good. We get some loan players back, actually, that could be sold. Like, Jens comes back, and he's really good. Like, he could just be a starter for us. He's quite good. Maybe the Swiss team is not as good as you thought. Yeah, there is that, potentially. We're going to keep these the same, because both will probably play, won't they? At least for now. Sold it. Our loan report, look, of players that are on loan at Wolfsberger. Soldi with 2 on his debut. Lovely stuff. I want to see some up arrows on this now, though. What's that? I swear that... Why has this been... That's not what this should look like. Maybe I've just not been on this page. I don't want this to have all of this. Where's my my lovely weird money like financial one? There it is. Just put news on. I don't know what these usually are, but it's not this usually. Let's just do that. There we go. I just want to see these and then the league, I suppose, on here. They've got Lugano, Benitez. Look at those stonks. Exactly. It's all up, isn't it? All up. Brandon Williams still there, look, at the top of the list. I wonder if we've had any other players from Wolfsburg interested in joining here yet. Now that we're winning games. Okay. No is the answer. Haven't actually got any transfers in the works at the moment, have we? We need the mailer thing to be resolved, don't we? Chat, I am desperate for a wee. So I'm going to go for a quick wee and then I will... In fact, I think Kat's just maybe gone in there, so maybe I'll wait a minute. I do need to go for a wee in a minute, though. Let's try and get closer to Bayern and then we'll go there. I heard a door, but it may have been the bedroom door. Vrank's increased playing time. That's fine. Dardai. Are these the targets? I didn't set these targets. Do they just get naturally... These just get set on their own? Because I definitely didn't do that myself. Just found out you don't need training to become a garbage collector. You can just pick it up as you go along. Right. Why have I read that out? Hello, Shawnee. Welcome in. Oh, dear me. Do appreciate those, to be honest. They are good. Right. We've got Lugano at home. What do you reckon? Score prediction for FC Lugano at home. Are they Swiss? I think they're Swiss. If we've just beaten Basel 7-1 away from home. Predictions for this one. Yeah, you'll fit right in. New save. What league? 2 leagues. The Bundesliga and the Alpenliga. To answer that question. Do exclamation mark save in it. We'll explain it. Here we go. We've got somebody who's actually interested in our set pieces. The best one has 12 set piece coaching. Rowan Kelly from St. Kitts and Nevis. It might be you, my friend. Although you're quite good across the board. I might go for this guy. Because he's got... I suppose I don't need you to have good determination, though, really. And you'd cost more because you're at Valerenga, where you're unemployed. Rowan? You are bad. It's 2 tactical knowledge. What about you, Tom Forster? These are bad. They are Swiss and 2-0 loss. I mean, yeah, that probably happens, actually. This guy can work with youngsters. I predict a win. Nice. Who was the one who went out of his way? Sandro Volman really went out of his way to ask for it. They should show the appropriate... They should, shouldn't they? I don't care about this stuff. I'm going to... Is this guy much better? He is. What is the compensation? 26k. I'm gonna get him. He's much better for 26k. And he's applied for it, so he must want to come. If he signs a new contract at his club now, he's played us. Ooh, Mailer to Villa is done for 5 mil. So we are going to need to reinvest in a left back, but it would give us about... Well, we'll have 14 million to spend. If we can use less than $1 million now, it gives us 11 million to work with on another signing somewhere. Or another couple of signings somewhere. So basically, if this goes through, what are we going to do for left back? Is it Gunter? Because that's still like 5 million though, isn't it? Still want like goodbye Mailer, yeah. But getting a proper left back wouldn't be the worst. He's very good. 4.3 to 7.8, 30k a week. I mean, he is good. Selling a view, I know. Could do 1 million up front, though. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let me do one of these. Left back. Transfer. Needs to be 3-3. Ongoing. Who's our best scout for this? Ollie Meurs. Yeah, I don't want to install it too much either, especially for an old player like that. I think he's a lot for it. Yeah, I agree. I want this to be transfer value at max 7.5. These two both come up for... Fran Garcia is way cheaper now. If he brings his wage demands down, it's a done deal. If we can get maybe they'd contribute to the wages. That's so cheap now. Less than 2 million for Fran Garcia. He's on 86k a week. Didn't he want 100k? 83 to 100k. Could maybe ask them if they could maybe make a bid here and see if they'll pay some of the wages. Do the 2 million and do 43k a week. They said no. I do 2.4 and make the bid there. I don't think that could work, but they might just say no to it completely. Alpen Cup second round. Who are we going to get? We get Watana Sportgemeinschaft Tirol. Good to know. That's been leaked. Good. Remember that when there was a button you could actually press to choose whether you wanted to leak it to the press or not? That was interesting, wasn't it? It's not in there anymore, but sometimes it still just gets leaked, doesn't it? Right, Lugano tomorrow. Fran Garcia bid rejected. They just say it's unacceptable. You've transfer listed him for 2 million, right? Why is that unacceptable? That's weird. I thought they would have. I thought they would have negotiated that. Obviously, Bayern win the league. Indifferent, unfriendly. Why are you unfriendly already? At least it's not Violet, but why are they already hating me? I go to every press conference. I answer all of their questions. Andre Franco's gone to Palace on loan with 450k future fee. Why has that happened as well then? Oh, for God's sake. Do people hate Manny Fanny as well? What was this for? What was the question? What? I'm trying to read that blurry bit. What was the question? Is it who's going to win the league? Oh, I've just tipped Salzburg to get relegated. This is why they hate me. I just told the journalist that I think Red Bull Salzburg are going to get relegated.
Follow me. Okay.
Why have you, I don't think they have the quality to survive. That is mind games from Manny Fanny. That's what Manny does. Mind games. To be fair, Pep has been having a mare. He has, hasn't he? He has. This is true. Oh! He's lashed out. He's lashed out. Oh, he said that we're getting relegated. I think it's a ridiculous statement, to be perfectly honest. If we're talking relegation candidates, perhaps Fanny should look a little closer to home, says Pep Linders. We've got beef. I've accidentally got beef. Wow, Spineless Energy is way nicer than Red Bull. So, what do you say to that, Pep? Not an ad. Actually, this whole thing is an ad. It's Pep versus Fanny. Look at him. Look how smug he looks. Does he hate me already? Does he hate Manny Fanny? He doesn't hate me. It's not me, actually. Does he hate Manny Fanny already? I go to relationships. No, it's just a couple of journalists and an agent hates him. Fair enough. He might do soon, though. Do I have right of reply? No, apparently not. Pep's lost his head at that. He's taking it really seriously as well. Imagine thinking that. He goes, what? He thinks we're going to get relegated, does he? Like, and not thinking it was like some type of joke. Insecure. What is your professional? Insecure. Spineless, I'd call that, actually. Spineless. Thank you. Thank you. Right, that's been leaked. That's fine. It's been leaked the last time as well. Why is Vincent Kompany's head here? Suggested your teams are the leading candidates to finish as champions. Yeah, I mean, me and Big Vince are mates now, though. You could become the first manager fired for trolling. We really could, couldn't we? I didn't mean to as well. It was a genuine accident, and I've upset him. Right, welcome in Norns. Jan Frodo Norns is in. All right, they're willing to discuss a deal. Just without they want 2 million without the wage contribution. They won't do the wage contribution. I went for Garcia, but he's 2 million, look, which is so cheap. But he just wants massive wages. Should I see what the wages, like, should I do this and just see what wages he asks for? Maybe try 1 point. Do 2. I did try that before. I did 2.4 plus 40 in wages and they said no. I could do 3. I could tell you what I could do. You got to pay over. I could do 2, 1.8 plus another 1.5, which is way over. And a percentage of profit of 5%. Then if you give me the wages of 40k. I could redo this, of course. Let me show you what this says over here so you can see it. It goes to 4.6 mil, which I think is still... It's still good money. But we've basically used half of the mailer money to bring him in. It would mean that we wouldn't have to do too much. We can get over 20 mil for him. I could redo this, of course, and see if we can get it a little bit lower. But it's 2.1 now, 2.5 in the future, and they'd pay 40k of his wages. The salon value is maybe worth it. Let's have a quick transfer committee. Are you locked in, everybody? Quick one. You've got 3 options here for this. This is a do it, redo it, no. Do it, redo it, no are your 3 options. Do it as in just go for this. Redo it, see, try and get it cheaper, or no. I would do a poll, but people always try and make the polls even. So I'm just gonna get a quick vibe check on the transfer committee. Do it, redo it, or no. Redo it. There's one redo it. Lots of do it's in there. Remember, guys, you're part of this. You have to be the transfer committee, okay? You're hacking like 500k, so I say just do it, do it, do it, do it. He's good, isn't he? And there's definitely resale value on there. I suppose the other thing is maybe if he comes in and still wants 100k, we're still paying 60k a week, which is quite a lot. But let's find out, maybe. Do it, do it. Lots of people saying do it. I'm going to accept the demands. Let's try. Let's see. He wants 83 to 100k. Worth the money. Also wants a minimum fee release clause. Squad player. I might need to put him up to important player so we can actually offer the wages here. Should I do regular starter? Because look, his estimated wage is 100k here. Good recommendation though from the scouts on him. Maybe regular starter? Or should I not be silly and just do important player? I might just do important player. Just because we're going to play him and it gives me the actual... It gives me actual wage a bit like it'll give me the full wages to actually sign him. Okay, we might not be able to do it. That's with 40k being paid. He wants 97k a week. I'm going to have to do some silly business here. Keep that. In fact, he wants it, so I'll keep it in. With the relegation... I'm not doing 97k for him. Well, I can't do 97k for him. Also, the signing on fee is really high. Right, appearance fees we can push up. Maybe do that. And also wage after 20 games can go to 75. That's still really high though, isn't it? 10%. Move minimum fee to 40. Yeah, good point. Cancel the deal. Offer him 45k a week. He won't go for 45k a week though, will he? I think he says no to this even. Give him a big one of these. He wants 97k a week. Minimum fee will take the demands down loads. He wanted 10 million. He asked immediately for 10. And also 96k a week. It's not happening, is it? I think we cancel this and even come back. I think we have to come back. He wants just silly money. Well, we can't afford... I literally couldn't do it and afford it. Anyway, I'm going to have to walk away. If he's still not gone in a week or two, he might come down on his wage demands, potentially, although he does have teams interested in him. He would be perfect. The reason he's so greedy, Reese, is that he's on 86k a week already at Real Madrid. Like, somebody at Real Madrid has put this guy on 86k a week. Could do a loan. Loan with an option's not a bad idea, actually. Do we have loan? I'd have to still pay his wages, though, wouldn't I? Which is going to be 86k is the problem. Maybe come back in Jan or deadline day. Yeah. Right, chat. I tell you what, I am now bursting. Right, welcome you. That ends for you. We've got a new set piece coach. Let's redo this. I am bursting for a wee. I have been for a while. So I'm going to go and do that. Go and have a wee and I'll be back. And we're going to go and play Bayern. Just the small matter of Bayern away from home. I'll turn the music up. Enjoy. I'll see you in a second. Don't go anywhere unless you want him. In which case, crack on. Right, see you in a sec. Bursting with excitement, exactly. Hello? I'm back. I'm back. That's how I announce my arrival back into rooms all the time. Behind some type of... I hide myself and then I go, I'm back. Did anyone else do that? No? Right, we have got Bayern Munich, Bayern München away from home. Terrifying. We still need a left back as well, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. We're going to attend this match and we're going to instant result this match against Wolfsberger, which means I need to do the Wolfsberger one first, I think, because otherwise it will go into the game maybe. It probably doesn't matter either way, does it? But let's do this one first. Let's pick our team. Any changes from day one where we won 7-1? Seems unlikely. I don't think we need to. I'm going to bring in Dardai because Dardai scored on his debut and he's our player. So it figures to try and play him as much as possible. Think I'm going to do that. No other changes. Allman's back from injury. That's fine. We are going to instant result this one. Now, the small matter of Bayern away from home. Tal can play. He can play. In the Bundesliga, you can use loanees then. So this is good news. That's good for us. Can I have an extra sub? No. So Nemecha needs to come onto the bench for Bilak. Otherwise, any other changes? Gerhardt at left back. I think we go the same. Bargy, Vimmer, Viper, Tal. What is your left-footedness like? Fairly strong. What is your left-footedness like? Reasonable. That means Tal goes on the left-hand side, I think. Any other changes that people would make? Anything that I'm missing as we do this here? I think we go with this. Arnold, it should be on set pieces. I think that's all set up, though. Yeah, I've done that. Captain is going to be Arnold. Penalties? Not Nemetra or Major. Nemetra is very good at them, though. We won't be on the pitch. Let's do Matthias Tau and Nelson Viper on those. And how much was Tau? We've got him on loan, Dubby. There is a future fee of 19 million should we want to use that at the end of the season, though, or at any point, actually, if we actually get 19 million. I wonder what our transfer budget's going to be next year, because then we can really have some fun. Like this year, I suppose it's about getting through, isn't it? I also hide and jump out shouting, I'm back. You know your friends and family enjoy it because their eyes always roll with joy. Exactly, Digital Dog. You get it. You get it. All right, I think this is it. Gerhardt's lacking match sharpness, but we're going to jump ourselves into this game. First Wolfsberg game for Anton Saletros that we're going to attend then. He won in the Pokal. It couldn't be much more difficult to start the season. Away at Bayern. Ridiculous, really. Of course it's away at Bayern. There's the lovely green kits. Let's go. Okay, I've got to change this again. Pause. Hold on. Let's have the Bayern formation. Let's have the Wolfsburg formation. Let's have the Bayern stats. Let's have the Wolfsburg stats. Let's have the... What's happened there? Was that sort of not quite long enough there? There you go. That was weird. League table and latest scores. I'm just going to check the Alpenliga isn't on here. Oh, it is. It is. I've got it. If I go here, look. Spineless Wolfsberger 0-0 against Lugano. That might update as the game is going on. So if we want to follow the other game, we can. Would you like to follow it or would you like to see it as a result of the end of the game, chat? Which would be preferable to you? I kind of don't mind following it if it's like a league game like this. We can see how it's going and we'll see if it updates, actually. Should we leave it like this for now? I might leave it for now, just for this game, and then we can make a decision later, perhaps. We're underway. Follow it? Okay. We are underway. It is Bayern on the attack. Gnabry round our left back immediately. Grabara saves. We're okay. Nothing silly, lads. We're all right. It's a corner to them. They've got so many good players. Joshua Kimmich taking it. Definitely follow. It's more realistic in this tech-savvy era. Yeah, okay. Cool. Just wanted to check what you wanted, really. See for this game day, see if it actually updates as expected. Yeah, because if it stays 0-0, we'll know that it actually doesn't update anyway, does it? How do I put my pre-game editor change stuff into a new save? You have to load that editor data. Nothing yet, 6 minutes in, but I suppose we'd have to wait till the end because it could just be a 0-0 game, couldn't it? Which seems unlikely. We won 7-1 first game, but we'll see. Top tip, mix it up by shouting miss me with the home improvement tool time noise. Good idea. We're 1-0 down. There's a VAR check on it, but I think we might be 1-0 down to Bayern here. Goal awarded. We trail. It's a set piece. Kane has headed it in. We might lose this game. It's Bayern Munich. We might lose this game. Let's encourage again. Still 0-0. I think that might not be updating. There's only a couple of games 0-0. In which case, we know what we have to do, don't we? We haven't had an attack yet. You have to export the editor data file, Danip, and then when you go to a new game, you have to load the database in advanced setup, if that makes sense. Yeah, still 0-0. Good off, lads. No highlights, but it's only 1-0. We could still steal it. I say our shooting hasn't been good enough. We could make some subs to try and force something here. It might not work. No, I don't think it does. It kind of makes sense that it wouldn't, would it? Rooney Bargy is in behind to equalise. Good save, Neuer. That would have been nice. But no. Bargy got in behind. We've had a bit of a threat. Why is Wimmer... Oh, hang on. Why is Wimmer taking set pieces? I need to go through and go to my set piece takers, I think. Because if Arnold's not taking them, we really should sell him. Right, good tackle. I guess because it was an in-swing and I've set in-swingers on that side, I would assume. I can see why it wouldn't work, but it would have been nice. Exactly, yeah. Right, nick this ball high up the pitch. Go and get an equaliser against Bayern. Get out with a 1-1 draw. We'd be in dreamland, wouldn't we? Don't do that. Right. I think he heard me talking about him. Maximilian Arnold's got himself a straight red. Who was it who told me to keep him? Who told me to keep him? He definitely won't take them now. No. We're going to go to a 4-2-3. I'm going to take Tal off because he's not playing great anyway. And bring on Sally Ozchan. Not ideal, that. You. It wasn't me. You. Rubbish, sell him. It's not an idea. We're going to get battered now. We should probably go more defensive. Kane's going to... He scored again. We're going to get battered and it's not going to look... Well, not going to look good. But we're down to 10 and it's Bayern away. It's a bit annoying. I've just gone to balance just to try and see this through. I should make more subs as well because look at the defensive ratings now. Gerhardt for Fischer. I'm going to do Bornau for Vavro as well. He's on a 6.2. Bargy for Maya. Oh yeah, it's early and it's one game away at Bayern. It's just annoying that we're going to get like beat 3-4 rather than just 1-0, which is what it would have been. Like I'm happy to lose. Not happy, but okay with losing. But losing by loads will just be team cohesion annoying. What happens if you get sacked at either club? Yeah, not sure. Not sure, to be honest. We'll have to think about that at the time. Kimmich has made it 3. We're getting caned. We are. Well, technically, it's not us getting sacked. What we would do is if we were doing really badly, we might need to sack the manager, as in Anton Salatros, and bring in another one. Is the thing. Like we would have to make the move before the board, and if the board did make it, we'd add a new manager as if we'd done it potentially. Make a new character, retire the other one due to criminal activity. Watch your man caretaker until the end of the season. Yeah. Right, we're 3-0 down here. It's not an ideal start. That's the law, exactly. Could be 4. That's what I was thinking, yeah. Okay, it's missed. I might even just waste a bit of time. Just waste a little bit of time here. Keep doing subs to try and see this through. Wimmer's not playing great on a 6.3. Let's do Tomash on that side. Could it be sacked? Then you bring in, say, JK or another icon. Yeah, exactly. Oh, could bring Manny Fanny in as Wolfsberg manager and then bring another manager in at Wolfsburg. Sorry, make Manny Fanny Wolfsberg manager and bring in another Wolfsberger manager. Yeah. Or even put Salatros there. Swap them as Pav says. That's interesting. But yeah, we'll have to think about that at the time. Hopefully it doesn't happen because these two are going to be club legends. I mean, Manny Fanny's won his first game 7-1 to be fair. We're going to lose 4-0 here, I think. This is lovely football. Yeah, João Palhinha's also scored. Spineless to Wolfsberger, yeah. Would we have to remake them though? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I guess you would, wouldn't you? Unless you use the editor in a way to move them, I suppose. Is that a thing? I don't know. Right. We're getting smashed. We're getting absolutely battered. Which is because of the red, it's gone to 4, but we want this to finish now. 4-0 away at Bayern is not an ideal start. We really need to bounce back. Shall we play Worms midweek? Anybody? Anybody up for a little Worms friendly before Hoffenheim? It would be hard to swap them or even do Manny to Wolfsburg unartificially. Yeah. Oh, I didn't check. Wolfsberger, they won. I didn't see it. 3-0 win. It doesn't update, but we did win 3-0.
Spineless.
Goals from Pato. 2 for Baumgartner. The set pieces are working. And another goal for Pato. A dominant display. Top of the league. Comenencia came on as well, which is nice. Nice. 7.1 from Vranks. Yeah, they scored in the 7th and 14th minute, so it definitely didn't work, did it? That's okay, though. We got the update. There it is. 3-0 win in our second game. Look, Salzburg have not won their first 2 games. You could say that Pep is rattled. And you could say they're only a point above the relegation zone. So, I'm just saying, maybe I was right. Maybe Manny Fanny was right. Another good display from Ben Stardai, actually, which is cool. Mind games, exactly. Okay. Anything I need to do? I need to praise you for scoring lots of goals. How's the dynamics here? Wow, it's still really bad here as well. Why? Why is the team cohesion poor at Wolfsberger? That'll go up, obviously, but I'm not really sure why it is. No one's unhappy or anything. They've had loads of friendlies together. Not sure. Right, Violet's here. We need to make sure we say hi to Violet. There we go. Violet is indifferent to us. Sometimes when you sign a lot of new players, we haven't signed that many. I guess maybe it counts all the players that were signed beforehand. Because at Wolfsburg, we haven't signed loads. But it will update, won't it? Anyone else wanted yet? No. Not yet. Right, we've lost 4-0. Company's given them the day off. Cool. Matthias Tal had a rubbish debut. Arnold's now banned. Not going to appeal it because that was a horrible challenge. Maybe it was my fault. Because, I mean, tempers flared apparently. Arnold went out second half and got himself a straight red. So maybe it wasn't quite what I meant in terms of, like, get fired up. Right, he's accepted his fine. That's good. Is Violet here? No. Just the lads that hate me, I think. Oh, long one again. Yeah, Tim, unfriendly. All right. We've got 8 million plus the Joachim Mailer money coming in. We still need to sign a left back. I wonder if we go back for our boy. He's not interested at the moment, is he? Could go back for our boy. What's this guy looking like? Have we got a scout report on him? This guy looks solid. Luan Candido. He's at Bragantino as well. Leipzig signed him. And they've gone back. They've back in the Red Bull group look. Wanted by Forest. Straight red and a first class ticket to Palace. Yeah. I'd love to make it happen. Tell you what, I'm going to just give a few of these a bit of a... We didn't look at that Osterwalder. People did talk about him. Let me just do a bit of scouting on a few of these that we know that we like. I think I have a scout report on you, don't I? The Kuiper, have we looked at him before? He's inverted. Is he right-footed? No, he's left-footed. Clicked off them, for Pete's sake. Gorgu, Rubens, and you. Candido, Osterwald, Doig, and let's just get a scout report on you guys. Vasquez, I'll have a look at him, yeah. He's solid. He's only on 5k a week. He's a bit more expensive. That's the thing with Fran Garcia. It's 2 million. It's so cheap. It's just we can't afford the wages. Osterwalder can't dribble, annoyingly. Why has he got 18 pace and 13 acceleration? I guess because he's 6'2" and it takes him a while to get up to scratch. Could loan the Vasquez, you mean? Weird mentals. Concentration decisions bad. Dribbling bad. Otherwise, he's quite good. Wolves and Southampton both want him. Again, he's way more expensive, though. Doig is a bit expensive. I'm kind of like this Luan Candido, you know. He's cheap. What about Rubens? 23? No. Bad physicals. Dorgu is always good. Dorgu fits the bill. Would need to be developed a bit first. That would be in line with what we're doing. Good pace acceleration, 15-14. Can dribble, can cross. Can't tackle. Defensively, he's a bit crap, isn't he? A bit like that Picaros used to get the Uruguay. Yeah. Like I like this guy. He's very well rounded. Determination low. That's about it. Would cost us. Is that a foreign 4.1 mil release clause? It might hold out for that is the only problem. So it'd have to be 4.1 up front. Not terrible though. Dorgu is horrible defensively, yeah. What have I got on here? Let me get rid of some of these and see if anyone else pops up. No one does really. Maybe go for a 20. Maybe look at 25. Fran Garcia is there. Look, he is interested again now. I could loan Fran Garcia, see what the loan looks like. Terzic is there too. Still won't talk to me. Terzic from Salzburg. It fits the bill because we take him from Salzburg. A little bit more money. 25 years old. Can't really cross. I mean, he can. Brandon Williams is on a free, but we sort of said no to him. Great pace, 6 foot. Would cost us a little bit more money, though. He's not like Fran Garcia is cheap. He's a bit more. Gallo? Gallo could be cheap. Gallo is solid. 24. Gallo's very solid, actually. On balloons and not a viewer. Yeah. Lello. Oh, I remember Lello.
Follow me. Okay.
Lello. He is cheap. Let's get a scout report on him. He is cheap. Less than a mil. That might be the one, you know. Thoughts, transfer committee? Is there anything that's going to stop this happening? Has he only just moved there? No, he's been there ages. Has he just signed a new contract? Potentially. No, he's had that contract for ages. That'll be the license, Danip. Yeah, unless you do it pre-game. Pre-game, you can do it. Leonardo Lello. Transfer committee. I'll have a quick one. Yes, no. In the chat. Yes, no. Very simple on him. I am leaning towards yes. I feel Fran Garcia should be the one, but he wants stupid wages. I fully agree. Fran Garcia makes so much sense at 2 million because of the resale, but it's just, he's not going to come down, is he? Yes, says Joshi. Yes, says Ren. Too small at 5'9". That's true. That is something to consider. He's a maybe. Let's see what agent says. He's only just signed a new contract. Well, he hasn't though, has he? Hate his defensive traits. Gets forward whenever possible. I don't hate those. Apparently signed a new contract even though it started in Oh, it is 2023. He has just signed a new contract. Oh, I even checked it. I thought we were in 2024. We can't get him either. Oh, this is proving more difficult than it should be. All right, what about Gallo? I like Gallo. I think he's all right. I maybe am going to wait for this then. Has he just signed a new contract? It's a month ago. He should be okay. What about Candido? He just doesn't have he doesn't have that oomph factor. Right, tell you what I'm going to do. The pace and the acceleration are the only things I'm going to look for. I want 15 in both. Who can you show me? Frangos is the one. Frangos is the one. Zamora was the Bournemouth guy, right? Terzic is good. I have Gallo is him. Is Gallo the one? Or do we just wait for Fran? See if Fran gives us a little bit something different. Do we wait for Fran? Fran is so good. If he goes any lower on his wage demands, he is so good. Yeah, Wolfsberg have got Terzic. Who's great. He's just a bit more expensive. We'd have to push the boat out a little bit more on him, but Terzic could easily be the one. Great pace, acceleration. Doesn't have bad traits. 6 foot. I could wait and also see if we do the loan for... They might also loan us Fran with a future fee in there as well, but I just need to wait a week until he'll talk to me again. In fact, I'm going to do that anyway, but Terzic could be an option. Or Gallo. There are options. It's just the Fran Garcia thing being so perfect makes me want to wait, I think. Once we've sorted left back, once Mailer's gone, then we can see what money's left and see about reinvesting it in some youngsters. Hey chat, does anyone know what include other costs? What does that mean? Yeah, Madrid might let him go, Danny. You're right. I just need to wait enough days so that he's interested in talking to me again. Is that a bid for Rat? Nick. It's a different one that I'm thinking of, I think. Young boys have offered our scout a job as a scout. You can have him, lads. He is not a good scout. Oh, he's our performance analyst. He's actually quite good at that. 15 analysing data. You can take it. How much money do we get? 15k. You can have him. Right, Mailer is off. Mailer goes to Villa for a slightly cheaper fee, but it does give us money to spend. Think Graffer. I have not checked Think Graffer. Solid, young. Nothing that makes me think he's amazing, but he is solid, Jake, yeah. And he is only 20. Does he play for them? He played in their first game, look. He gave him his debut. You can't see that there. Here, look. Played well as well, got an assist. He is not terrible, and he's quite cheap. Oh, got hit by a massive expense. Not off the top of my head, I don't know, Party, no. Work permit costs? Like 20k a time, I think, on those. That's if you're lower league. Charge you out for 1 to 2 days. That's all right. All right. Shall I see if a bit's of injury? Got hit by 177k in lower league. Wow. Not sure. I'm just going to check if Fran will talk to us again. Okay, we've got these guys. Oh, wow. He does get a good... He does get a decent scout report as well. Not much room to grow in him. Yeah, Pav could do that. Candido. A- on him. Josh Doig A, but a bit more expensive. More expensive. Also an A-. Is Rubens, did we look at? Is he on loan somewhere? No. He's a box-to-box midfielder. Dorgu can't defend, I think we decided. Esquivel. Lello, no interest at all, look. How long? Because he's only just signed a new contract. It doesn't take too long for a new contract for them to forget about their new contract, right? And he signed it on the 2nd of August. It's the 22nd. Do you reckon Candido might... Sorry, do you reckon Lello might come back to us soon? Won't be this window? Never? No? I can't remember the last time I tried it. Do you reckon it won't be this window? Okay. If not, then yeah. I am going to check if Fran Garcia will talk to us or not. Still won't talk to us. Oh no, it's not him that won't talk. Real Madrid won't talk to us. I mean, I could do this again. The same deal and see if his wage demands have come down. Should I try it? They're still giving me 40k. It might have done. I doubt it, but I'm going to try it anyway. If they accepted, that is. Because if they reject it, I might be able to offer something different anyway. He's not interested in talking still. Okay, fine. I swear it wasn't that long ago. No, sorry. I swear it was a while ago. You've rejected them anyway. That's fine. Woohoo. Right, welcome to Jens Lehmann, second team goalkeeping coach. I swear you were coming in as our first team goalkeeping coach. That means we still don't have a goalkeeping coach, doesn't it? I don't think that matters, but still, that's weird. I swear I signed him as a first team one. How does that do things? Keeps it the same, basically. Okay, all good. Left back, still an option. And then other thing then, chat, is we need to keep about, let's say, 5 million out of our budget for a left back. And hopefully less of it up front. That still gives us money here. Why is that like that as well still? That still gives us money to go and spend on other youngsters that we might want to bring in. Now, on my little thing here, I came up with these guys as ideas for Wolfsburg. Hedl, Robert Renan, Naipan, Mastantuano, Zivkovic, and Krupi. Now, Junior Krupi is one that I'm really thinking could be really good. I don't know where we'd use him. I wonder if he would go to Wolfsberger as well, even though we've got 2 strikers there. But he's really cheap. And I think he's usually really good. But he's less than like... Look, he's 2 mil. Like, should we be getting players like him locked up for us for £2 million? I'm annoyed that his potential doesn't look as high there. But I don't know who did this scout report, I suppose. Marcus Pilawa. Okay, to be fair, he's got pretty good knowledge. What do we think? Is he like 2 million worth? Again, salon fee. We'd get so much for him, wouldn't we, if we sign him for 2 million? 400k to 4 mil. Breakthrough prospect, 9k a week. We could find a loan move for him or send him to Wolfsberger. Because if we went to Wolfsberger, could we use either of these two on the wing? Pato could play left wing as an inside forward. Play Krupi through the middle. I think I'm going to make a bid. I think that's just... I didn't mean to continue. I think that's a good opportunity. Do 1 million. With 1 million here, 1 million here. You can have 5%. 3 million max for Junior Krupi, I think, is just money to be made. Let me get rid of this. Even if we put him at Wolfsberger on loan. And the other one's Naipan. I don't think we can get him because he won't move, will he? He's not interested in us. He's a bit more expensive as well. But is there anyone else basically on my list of shortlist, or on my shortlist here, that I should try and go and get? We still need that left-sided centre-back, really. Like Kusiasari, maybe. Zivkovic. Mastantuano. He's got huge potential. Who did that report? Matthias Hein. Not as good. Can I get a scout report on him from our main guy, who was Palawa? These are our young players list. Left-sided centre-back is still a thing we need. Capola's, is he left-sided? He's right-sided, but could do Capola as a centre-back. He's always good. Did find him. Did like Robert Renan, but I think he's too expensive. For the future, Zezi is one. Sign him now, he's 19. Newcastle, West Ham and Inter want him. What do you think of Zezi? Spend 2 million on him now. Have him as our backup third choice centre-back. Maybe develop him into a really good centre-back in the future. Look at his potential, apparently. Who did that? John Pohlman. Who's pretty good at potential too. How much would he cost? 500k to 4.5 million. 11 pace, but he's 19. That 11 pace could easily become 13, 14, couldn't it? Like, this isn't him as full form. He's obviously got potential. That's the thing. Like, I think if Inter want him, I think he's got good potential. And he's wanted now, look, for West Ham, Newcastle. That's what I'm thinking. But maybe it stays at 11 and it's not quite good enough. Maybe. And anything under 4 million is making lots of money. That's my thoughts. I'm going to put a bid. Him and Krupi seem just like they're business moves for the future. Because even, imagine if we could send him to Wolfsberger. Be lovely, wouldn't it? That's 3 mil, same as Krupi. Give you 5%. They want 7 mil if I do this. Let's do 2 mil then. Purple haze. Okay, we're close. So it goes to 4.8, but it's only 2.1 now. And then we pay 1.5 and 1.2. I think there's money to be made on that as well. And we don't have many backups as well in this squad, is the other thing. What my recruitment focuses? Do we find any left backs? Can I bid for you yet? No. Good deal. I think so. Right. Krupi and you. Yo. Breakthrough prospect. We'll find your loan move. I won't promise it, but I will try to. 12k a week. I might just get rid of these. Give you 5%. In fact, I'll give you 15 and it'll stay at 15. How does that sound? Only a C on the scout report there, which is maybe... Look, Newcastle has same interest. Doesn't really want to join. Squad player. Yeah, you can learn that. That's fine. 18k a week is quite a lot. Minimum fee release for Champions League clubs. That has to go up. I give you a relegation one, though. Vitic Martin for CB? I haven't actually looked at him, yeah. 4.8. I thought he'd want more because I've taken out a load of the things that he actually wants, but I think that works. And then either of them, we can see whether they could go to Wolfsberger or not. I think maybe keeping Zezi in as the third choice. If Zagadou comes in, he gets 15 goals and Saudi taken for 30 mil. Yeah. Well, let's get close to deadline and then think about that one. That feels like a little bit breaks glass to me. But I'm not against it. I wonder about getting Krupi to Wolfsberger, though. That could be fun. They could develop loads. If we can make this work with these people coming in, imagine their... Oh, transfer deadline's in a week, is it? Okay, we're actually close to deadline day. Right, we've got another game here, chat. Which one are we going to go to? Do we want to do... I suppose it's probably... We've got FC Zurich away for Wolfsberger and Hoffenheim at home. We probably want to do the Hoffenheim game, I think, just because we need to see if we can bounce back from losing 4-0 to Bayern. Am I right? Do the Bundesliga game? Right, second team fixture, all good. Deadline day is in a week. Decline. Yeah, Hoffenheim. I don't want to do a meeting about it. Defo Hoff. The Hoff. I definitely don't want to make... I really don't want to abandon Wolfsberger in favour of Wolfsburg too much. Obviously, they are the flagship club. They're the bigger club. But I do want to make sure we are constantly going to Wolfsberger games as well, though. I think on this occasion, though, it just makes sense. Very interested, Gunter. Is this my Bundesliga? Where do you play? You're a centre-back. Quite cheap as well. It's on loan, though, so that ruins that. You're a right-back, aren't you? Left-back. Old, but very Plattenhart. Doesn't quite take the set pieces, though. Okay. Rasoldi. No new signings before the game day. Oh, actually, there is. I won't be able to get him there, though, will I? Krupi does join for 1.1 mil. I reckon his value is going to be way higher immediately. It's not. He's gone to the under-19s. Can I move you to here for the end of the season? None of that. Will he go immediately, and can he play in the first game? I mean, I'll register him now because I can, but we'll do squad number when we need to. I'll get you training, I think, as an advanced forward. I wonder if that goes through quick enough. Like, nah, it's game time right now. It's not going to go through quick enough. All right, shame. Get a bit of money for Thomas and do Garcia. Do Fran. Yeah, maybe. Won't happen immediately. And no, it doesn't. Yeah, that's true. If we do Thomas, that is true. Let's do Sally Ozchan in here. Bielik on the bench. Bayron's on the bench. We do still need that left back. I think I would like to do Fran Garcia if it's at all possible. Oh, yeah, we could do Lovren Major at DM. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to do that. I am going to do that over Sally Ozchan because he's a lone player and we go with our own players, I think, when we can. Tell you what we could also do, though. I know I've just sent him on loan, but we could put Krupi on the bench here, couldn't we? Because why not give him a little run out for us first? Does that change anything? If he plays for us, he'd still be available, right? That won't ruin his loan or anything, will it? No, I don't think so. Just thinking we might as well get him involved. Might be able to bring him off the bench. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well. Before I do this, I'm going to go and... Do we have the game now? I'm going to go and instant result this game first. I don't want to put the team in because I haven't done the team yet. Any changes to this one? It is away at Zurich. I think not. I think keep it the same, right? Or did I do Dardai or... No, Dardai did okay, so we'll keep him on there. All right, submit team. Instant result this one. Cam froze. Oh, yeah. Hold on a second. Back in me. Thought it was a feature. I'm hoping I can fix it. There it is. I am exactly doing that right now. I'm turning it on and off. Bear with. Bear with. Burning through the smears of Babylon. I was half tempted to see how long before you noticed. I think it would have been a while. I know we've got a very blank screen right now, chat. Bear with me. I am seeing if I can reset my camera. I thought it was intended. No. Here we go. We are back. There we go. Right, if I go back to here, Hey. We are fixed. Content. That is, yeah, it's what you want on a stream, isn't it? Just a completely blank screen. Right, let's simulate that match. And go over here. And we have got our game. The Metcha's injured. That's fine. Let's go to squad numbers. Let's give a number to Junior Croupy. And take number 19. The darkness has come. All right. What time's the first kickoff today? Is it, what day are we on? Sunday. Is it at 1:30? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, right? Yeah. And which is on TV? Is it United? Or is it Chelsea Newcastle? Also, getting a lot of players for future. Props should decide if you want like Viper as a main striker or get a proven in for this season. Yeah, that is true. Do you reckon he's good enough yet? I kind of want to play him a lot though. Like trust in the youth a little bit. I know exactly I know what you mean. Is it Chelsea Newcastle? That's a pretty fun game to be on TV. Actually, I may well watch. I think Cat's gone out, so. All right. We are underway. Mikey Moore starts for Spurs. That's huge. He looked so good the other day though, didn't he? I know they were calling him Neymar, but he did look really good. That's cool that they're going to trust him. Anyway, back to Croupy. I wouldn't. You wouldn't what? How did that not go in? That was on the line. Good save from Bauman. We've had the first highlight. Would you rather him or Gabby goal and him make a load on it? Yeah, that is the conversation. I'll have a look at it. Goal! Another set piece. Bonau! Is that our first goal with Wolfsburg? It is. Yes. I wouldn't played him. No, fair enough. Get in. Might have played in France. Oh, I see. So then it might be 3 teams. That's true. Maybe I won't bring him on then. Yeah, good point. Should I check it? He did play 1 game he hasn't played any games this season though. That's what that means, right? That's last season. I think we're okay. But yeah, I see the point you mean because you can't play for 3 teams in a season. Oh yeah, first one we saw, we did score in the poker. That's true. First one in a live game though. Aslani into Lovro playing defensive mid today. Gerhardt down the left. Wimmer. Rooney back to Aslani blocked. I think that was the highlight. These kits are nice, aren't they? Lovely and green. Lovely and green. Cat said they're very brat. All of the green in all of the branding is very brat. Can somebody explain to me what that means? Like your granddad asking. Yeah, we haven't had any new charges today, have we? I suppose you don't need to add a couple of charges actually, because I did loan Vranks over. So I think that is an extra one. It's a Charlie XCX thing, is it? There you go. Is that her brand colour? I can't say I knew what that meant. Thank you, Kokota, my grandson, for explaining what that is. Because then I said, I started the new save yesterday. She's like, how was the stream? I was like, yeah, it's good. We started the new save. She said, is that your brat save? And I still didn't know what it meant. So I went, yeah, like that. Her album this summer was called Brat and it was all green coded. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I think it's 5 charges now, at least. At least. Bornau again, off the line. No problem, Granddaddy. Oh, cry, Granddaddy. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's a Brat summer. It's a Brat save. Bornau has nearly scored a hat-trick here. Is it worry that all of our chances have come from corners from Major, into Bornau at the near post? Lovro? He's gone in, but he's offside. Look at you modding. Go on, Ollie. I found out what Brat Summer was from listening to Richard Osman's podcast. Somehow made me feel even older. Yeah, that doesn't make you feel younger. Whenever you look for information about anything via the medium of a podcast, it only increases your age, I think. That's not ChatGPT, and it might have made you seem a bit younger, but you went to Richard Osman's podcast there for that info. All right, 1-0 at half time. I wouldn't say we've actually been that great, especially not actually in open play. We've had a lot of corners that could have gone in, but it's still only 1-0. And here come Hoffenheim. Deflected, saved by Grabara. Didn't break the stream, so that's positive. No, it's a big positive. Very well done. Very well done. 7 shots on target, most of those headers. I don't like this. This is annoying, but I'm going to have to put... We're on the wrong side. I keep looking here for our team. And it shouldn't make a difference, but it does. I need to swap these over. There we go. That's like middle-aged dad podcast. What do you think of it? I'm not a dad. No, that's what I think of it. Sad that Grabara doesn't wear his mask in his picture. Does he wear a mask, does he? He didn't wear his mask when he was at Liverpool. I can add it. That sounds like very something that we would do, isn't it? Right, break on. Here we go. Gerhardt. Gerhardt. Still. All the way into the box. Crossing. Rooney Bargy. No. Baku. Goes down. Not a pen. Now they're on the break. Oh my God, now they're in. Kramaric. It's gone over. It's fine. It's okay. It's gone over. Nikki, how are you feeling about today, by the way? 6.2 from Viper is a bit crap. I'm going to play Kroupy. I'm bringing him on. This might ruin his loan move, but I'm bringing him on. Oh, yeah. Kakota, thanks for that. Could you... I'm going to record the podcast with Cav earlier on, and I'd like to know your favourite... If anybody in the Discord can just tell me your favourite ever late goal, as it's going to be a bit of a theme, as there's been so many late goals this weekend. Could you tell me what that is? Nothing's happening today. I don't know what you could possibly on about. Yeah, fair. That's how I feel too. Can't wait to be really, really annoyed at about 6 p.m. tonight. It's going to be fine. 10 to play. Yeah, this I know what you mean, Pav. Maybe we need like Viper can be third choice and can be a really good third choice and still develop. But can we rely on him to score goals? I was hoping that Tell would take a bit of that, but he hasn't looked great in the first couple of games. Because we could loan Viper if we can't loan Kroupy. We're just kind of running out. We've got a lot of strikers that we've now loaned. Here's Hulk. Dini! Here's Hulk. Why here's Hulk, by the way? I love how Hulk's got himself in there. That's great. That's better. That makes it a lot better. Yeah, Tell is young as well. Like a 26-year-old that's going to score us a load of goals isn't the worst idea. We need a left back first, though. 5 to play. We're scraping to a 1-0 win here, despite having 26 shots. 28 shots and we've won 1-0. Loved Hulk's one-season wonder at Watford in the Championship. Yep. Got Viper as the main target. Get Viper as the main target from set pieces. I mean, Bornau's that guy. 17 jumping reach. But yeah, a win is a win. We get ourselves... Do you know what? That's probably better when we've got a bit more... Like, the dynamics are sorted. That would be a lot better. That was so City yesterday. It was, wasn't it? That's all right. If we win, I'm happy, to be honest. If we win, I'm happy. Wolfsberger have drawn? Wolfsberger drawn? There goes their winning start. It's a late-ish equaliser from Baumgartner. All of their goals are also coming from Baumgartner, it seems. How can you win 7-1 at Basel, but draw to Zurich? Okay. I mean, it's still unbeaten in both sides here. This is okay. Like, we're not expecting to win things this year. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. I do sound like I'm trying to convince myself of that, but this is fine. No interest from Mastantuono still. Careful, Kokota. Armstrong Occo flex scoring for you versus me. Did he score? Did he? Oh, good. Okay. I'm just going to have a quick look. In fact, let's have a quick check. Still can't talk to Fran Garcia. Nobody else has signed him yet. Has his value gone? Have they lowered this yet? No. Surplus to requirements. I need you to forget about that offer I made you so that I can offer you less money, please. He'd be good. I'm just going to have a quick look at strikers. So get rid of this. Get rid of this. £10 million striker. Let's go to 27. Is there someone who just scores all of the goals for us? Omar Marmouche, I could get behind as an idea. Because I think he's really good in real life. Like 5 million on Marmouche. Does he bang? Yeah, Fran on a deadline day can make sense. Good pace, great dribbling, good enough finishing. Pretty cheap. Only 25. Former Wolfsburg player. Has he only just gone to Frankfurt, though? He has. That might make this an issue. Although he's come up on this list of being interested. So he's at least... I've got rid of it. At least doubtful interest. No Okafor is usually. Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure. We're on the updated database, so he might not be anymore. Most importantly, he is very fun in real life. He is. Or Pellegrini down there. I'll tell you what. Pav will say this one. Pav will say this person. Not great traits if I was being picky. I think it makes a lot of... it's quite realistic, though, isn't it? Or maybe not realistic, but it fits the... Not this person. Marmouche fits what I think we're kind of like the vibe of what we're doing, though. Yuri Alberto is only 23 as well, though. Quite big wages on him. Marmouche's wages weren't that high, were they? 33k. 5 to 7 million, 44k. They don't feel pressured to sell him. Likes to beat opponent repeatedly, runs with ball often. I mean, we can maybe train that one out of him. That help? Hasn't scored... He scored 1-1, actually. Mateta? Was Mateta on there? Mateta be cool. Mateta's actually quite young still, isn't he? He is a good... He's pretty good. He scores goals in real life, by the way. Probably bangs on this. Jonathan Burkhart. Mateta is on there. Be like Turam Light. Yeah. Mateta's 27. Five foot 11, 10 strength. No thanks. Who's that? Not this guy. 6'4" of meaty man. Jean-Philippe. He's quite fun as well, though, signing Mateta, isn't it? Why is he Congolese? I guess because he's chosen to represent Congo on here. Got under 21 caps for France on here as well, though. Not sure. Quite expensive for the money that we've got, though. Just wonder if he's crap in FM. That's it, yeah. We don't know, do we? I can see it. I could see him being a bit rubbish. This guy always scores in FM. Ueda's good for Feyenoord in real life. What this guy, his name always gets me. Always gets me. Gabigol to bang them in. Is Gabigol even going to be interested? Quite fun, isn't it, signing Gabigol again? Running it back. This guy's pretty good. Yeah. There's Piccoli. And yeah, Brazilian just called John Kennedy. And also, Chris Ramos is also a bit like that. 6'4", him as well, by the way. Let me just pop up to... Yeah, that Ioannidis. I think... Let me just pop it up to 29. He's a bit meh. Carlos Fierro. I don't know if he's good. Is this the guy I had, Dejan Joveljic? I had him at one point. When did I have Dejan Joveljic? Or maybe he's been at Wolfsberger. He moved from Wolfsberger to LA Galaxy, look. He's on there on loan. He scored 17 goals. Have a look at Fernino. I don't want to sign Fernino. There's something about... I can't remember why. But yeah, he's quite good on FM. I don't know, but I remember him. Yeah. Joveljic. Type him in, then turn down his attributes. What, Fierro? Or do you mean Gabigol? Because Fierro, I can easily turn down him. How is he still playing football? I guess he's only 30 as well. Right. Barbosa. Look at those mentals. Look at those mentals. Yeah, Fierro's still in the game, yeah. Look at those mentals. He's not quick, I'll say that. He's quite fun, though. He winds up opponents, argues with officials. Is left-footed, which I think would help because we've got 2 strikers, so we play him on the left. He's pretty cheap. Doesn't have an agent. Literally just doesn't have an agent. Of course he doesn't.
Follow me.
I wonder what his wages are going to be. Probably means... Oh, no. He does have an agent. He's going to Newcastle. Why is he going to Newcastle in Jan? We were all on board. We were all on board. And he's going to Newcastle in January. You snooze, you lose. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a waste of everybody's time that is. That is a shame. Tell you what I'm going to do. I just want 14s. And I just want finishing at 12, off the ball at 14. Where's off the ball on here? Let me just change these. You did actually convince me. I want 15. I want 14, 14. I don't care about that one. Don't care about that one. I want this one to be 12. And I want this one to be 14. And you need all of them. And you need to be less than 10 million. All the same lads. John Kennedy again. Adamu? 10 stamina. Only fair to go and sign Christian Benteke. This is, yeah, fair enough. Wasn't he top goal scorer? Was he actually MVP or was he just top goal scorer? This guy's quite good, but he's on loan. Ah, oh, you actually did convince me. I was ready to go Gabby goal. I don't know why I'm talking to you so closely now. This must be like I'm whispering right in your ear. Sorry, everyone. Put value up to 15 mil. Yeah, because it's the range anyway, isn't it? Hugo Duro scores goals. Quite expensive though. Paschal's way cheap. He's actually cheaper before, wasn't he? Juckler, that's what Beyond would say to sign. Or who he would say to sign. Right, what about this Luis Suarez? Juckler does bang, I know. Is Chuba Akpom on there, was he? This Luis Suarez probably scores. It's quite Gabby goal, isn't he? Bournemouth Palace Forest in for him. I don't know if for some reason I'm not really into the Juckler idea. Where is he? There. Ferran. He probably does score a load of goals, though. Where's Marcos Leonardo when you need him? Can be your hero, baby. I can kiss so. I'm just looking at all of the names now. I wanted Gabby goal. I was convinced. Benny Ashley still knocking around? Probably, yeah. Irish John Jules was on that list. Yeah, that's the type of list we've got. I mean, Bull Idea would score goals, but he's on loan, isn't he? So it doesn't really work. What do we think of this guy? Luis Suarez. Can someone deal with the Discord as well, by the way? Someone's doing that stupid gift card thing. Do you know what? I got it. I can do it here, I think. Can I ban this person? Just remove. Right. Done. Decent mentor. Can I interest you in one Terra Moffi? Is he interested? He wasn't on our list. Either one of the Esposito brothers could be fun. He'll work hard, and what more could you want? Massive forehead. Decent mentor on him has a nice smile. He looks happy, doesn't he? The mentors are good. Dribbling's good. Off the ball's very good. Work rate's very good. Pace and acceleration is good. He's 6'1", can Jumping reach isn't amazing. He's about 10 million, though. It's quite a lot. Let me just see what... 8 to 10 wants 40k. That's all right. Wants to be one of the most notable players. Thing is, we don't need this. It's just because whoever we sign has to be somebody we sell on for loads of money because it's going to keep Viper out of the team. Could have won a free gift card. You could have done, yeah. Not sure how legit it would have been, but you could have done. Let me look at Terra Moffy. That's not how you spell his name. Terem Moffy. He's played a good not on the game. I looked at him before. He wasn't looking amazing. He's too expensive, Moffy. More annoyed you beat me to it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Saw it pop up. Let me just see who the DOF... We haven't actually got a DOF, but our managing director says. Or... He actually goes for Moffy. Or... We go a little bit more expensive and we steal Salzburg's man. The problem is I don't think we can get the right... I don't think we can get the money for it. Yeah, Balogun's going to be expensive. Canate's out of budget, but he would be perfect because it also makes Salzburg worse. And Pep already hates me. Actually, he doesn't hate me. He doesn't hate Salatros. He hates our boy, Manny Fanny. Comes up with that Ioannidis as well. Lyle Foster. I'm not signing Lyle Foster. Is there a loan striker? Rodrigo Muniz on a loan. Who's Jordan? Is his name just Jordan? Oh, Sibachu. Why is he just called Jordan now? Okay. He's quite good. Michael Jordan. It's not Michael. Actually, loan listed Muniz. He's not very good though. And then, I ain't no holla back girl. We know what song I'm doing if we sign this guy. I don't want him though. Great name. Fantastic name. I don't know. Can I speak to Frangos here again yet? Can I just change this? Can you just leave, like, stop? That was ages ago. We're going to get to deadline day and I won't be able to get him. There's that Fink grapher, by the way. We got the... It's actually quite good. We got the scout report back for him. I don't want Gnonto now. Don't fancy it. Everybody's... Where's Big Paul? I'm not signing Big Paul. After what happened last time. I'm not doing it. All right, we sit 12th. Matthias Tell's injured again. He'll be back for the next game, though. When's that happening? Are you off yet? Krupi should be on his way. I don't know if he's actually interested. Let's check when we go to the other team. But it's Big Paul. Yeah, but he would not score goals for us last time. Satro Fofana from Chelsea on loan. I think he's already out on loan, isn't he? He'll be out on loan already. Yeah, he's at Göztepe. I can't loan him. He's good enough. He's very good, but it's not going to work. Salatros prefers Born Out to Stones. You lost your mind, Anton. Let me just check. Here. Is Junior Krupi is on the list. So Krupi will join. Hopefully. That'd be cool. I remind you of his hat-trick. Yeah, I remembered his hat-trick. I'll never forget that hat-trick. Ryan Fredericks, free agent. I'm not signing Ryan Fredericks. Did he just pop up or something? Was he actually on there? Dancing in the moonlight. Right, I'm going to announce this and then he's going to go out on loan, isn't he? He was on scouting reports, was he? For Christ's sake. I'm not signing Ryan Fredericks. We've got a week until deadline day. I'm tempted. I've gone over again. We've done longer streams than usual. Apparently it's just Jordan because they won't let him use Pfok, his mother's maiden name, and doesn't want to use Siubachi. I mean, that's fair enough. Like, that's ridiculous that he can't... Like, if he doesn't associate himself with that name, then it's a bit mad to make him use it, isn't it? Don't mind Suarez. I don't mind Suarez either. I don't think he... Like, we need a left back first, though. It's a lot. 8 to 10. I'd have to pay over for that. 15, maybe, to be able to get him for... On installments is the problem for Suarez. And I don't know, does he push the... I feel like Gabigol moves the needle a little bit. And does he move the needle? Would Firmino join on loan? Because if so, then he's... Oh, that'd be great. Wasn't he at Hoffenheim, though? It's not even bringing him home. But back to Germany, yeah. Oh, he's listed. He is. Bobby. How much do you want in wages, Bobby? He's never good on FM, but it is Bobby Firmino. He's on 325k. He's 1.8 million, but he's on huge money. He wants... He's not even interested. Yeah, we don't have the financial muscle to do it. What do they want in wage? They want 9... They want all the wages. They did. They literally did, Pav, ask for all of them on loan. 325k. I don't think that's happening. That does make me think, though. Is there someone who is a bit older? Because I am excluding the older players. There may just be someone who pops up if I go above here. I mean, do we run it back? This guy scored a lot of goals for us in lots of things. I'm running out of Brazilians. Yeah. Orsic. I think I'd prefer to just go with Viper and Tal, honestly. I think they score goals eventually. They just need to settle. Maybe. Hopefully. Unless there's a loan. Let me look and see if, in case there's a loan that we could do. I'd probably do Ganonto. I don't want to do Ganonto. Oh my god. Gayassi Jardes has come up. This guy. This guy. 9 million. Yeah, I don't want to do Ganonto, though. I don't really know why. It just doesn't... Just don't want to. Sometimes that's the vibe. Okay, there's no loanees that... I guess we don't need the value on that, do we? Zardes goat. Oh! Okay. I tell you who we could sign. We could sign Samu on loan with a future fee attached to it potentially. Well, you can't. Why not? I can, can't I? He's at Porto. He's got nothing to do with Atletico apparently on this one because of the updates. He was never at Atletico, so I can. Now here we go. Is this the move? Might not. Yeah, but he's interested in a loan. So he will go on loan. They want... He's only on 2.8k a week. They want 1.3 million. I would like to see if we could get an optional in there. They want 31 million as an optional future fee. I mean, we might as well put it in there, but I don't really want to pay the 31 million, do I? Do I put in... Give Garcia everything? Because, yeah, I mean, we've got the money now, haven't we? Is it better to put this in or not? What my thinking is, they wouldn't do 25. You're unsure on it. Does he actually score goals now? Is he much better now than Tal and Viper? He's probably better than Viper, but Viper will be our player, is the thing, isn't it? It makes sense to bring him in anyway, I think. Is he much better, you think? Also, on the optional fee, do I do the optional fee or do I just leave it blank? My thoughts behind that is if we put it in, they're going to hold out for the optional fee. If I don't put it in, we'll have whatever his value is at that point and maybe a little bit more negotiable. It might be a little bit more negotiable. Should I put it in or should I not put it in at 31 mil? I'm not sure I want to pay 31 mil up front for him at any point ever. Is my thing. Bellio, I think, is on loan into the Bundesliga, Tomo, so we can't sign him. I actually did look at him in between streams. Not put it in, leave it out? Yeah, I think you might be right. Also, can I do regular starter? No. Yeah, it's the 24-25. It's the updated database, yeah. I'm going to make the bid, see if he joins. And Ollie, I feel you. I do. In that, is he loads better? He probably is. But it's 2.8k a week to have him as another option. Story, I don't know. There's so many. I don't know. It's a complete... This is a custom database, so we're not using one of them necessarily. Like this, there's a team called Spineless Wolfsburg. I think we do it because I think it helps us, and it also leaves us wages and money to put into signing our left back. I'm hoping it pushes the needle enough for us. Enough. They've accepted it. That's good. That's good that he's doing well there. 5 days till the next game. It's going to be deadline day. On deadline day, we're going to make a move for a left back. Hopefully, our boy, Brandon Williams, still hit. Brun Larsen's fun. 1.7 million. We've got no money, though. Do I need to think about anybody else for this team? I would like another winger, but I think what I'm going to do is do Pato here. I'd like a right footer. No, actually, Pato is right-footed, isn't he? Maybe Pato goes there. And we train him to there. He actually can play there already. And then what I'm saying is Krupi comes in here. And then we've got a pretty strong team, haven't we? Did we have Brun Larsen? We had Robert Skov. Are you thinking of Skov, Ollie? Yeah, Brun Larsen did used to be good back in the day. Matson from Villa on loan? Possibly, yeah. That's not a bad shout. I don't want to do loads of loans. I'd like to have our own players, though, just because you make money that way, don't you? Are we over? No, we're doing fine on that. We have Brun Larsen as well. We might have done, yeah. We might have done. Yeah, we still made money here. Even if we spend a bit on Fran Garcia, was doing all right. Is that Alassane Player from Gladbach? It is. Yes, Trell. Yes. All right, we've got some coaching courses starting at Wolfsberger. No, at Wolfsburg, in fact. And can I do this yet? Why is that holding on for so long? Why is that still going? It's ruining my whole deal. I can't... It doesn't work. I'm looking at cheap people on here as well, who are highly recommended for not a lot of money. That's such a good deal, but... Will he want to talk to me again yet? I need to wait till the last possible minute, don't I? I need to wait till deadline day. Make an inquiry, reset it. Does that work? If it does, then yeah. Good point. We should try and do that. I've continued. Cancel the transfer. There's no transfer on. There's nothing to cancel. It was just... That was the deal that I made last time that they're sticking to. Let's see if that does reset it. I should just be able to offer 2 mil up front and get this done really now. Because that's how much they want for a transfer list. Even without the wage contribution. So I wonder if I don't do the wage contribution, whether he'll ask for less. And now that we've not signed anybody else, we just put the money into the wages. Will a youth prospect with 8 determination have a chance of making it? Yeah. The determination isn't everything. It's not great, but it's not everything. Has he got a good personality? Has he got really high PA? Because if he has, then he'll make it anyway. Yeah, try that without the thing, yeah. Because he might ask for more because he knows that we're... Right, they've rejected that. It has reset it. I'm just going to see if this works without. At 2 million. You can't ask for more than 2 million. And demands go down, yeah. They've now asked him for more than 2 million, even though that's what he's listed for. What is... Real Madrid are a nightmare. They are a nightmare. That's 4 million. Now I might as well have gone with my old one. Just without the wage thing in there. I hate this about it. It makes no sense. Transfer value, transfer listed for... What does it even say? He's transfer listed for... Oh, they want somewhere between around 5.8 million now. His transfer value's there. Maybe they've put it up a little bit, which is just so annoying. They are the evil empire. They are. I mean, it's still good value, isn't it? 4 million. 4.9. We're basically there. 4.5 million. They've gone up to 5.2. It makes no sense, Real Madrid. It makes no sense. Because of all the interest. It does. Yeah, that makes sense. But even the negotiations don't make sense. $5 million. Is there any way to download this database? There is indeed, Ollie Smith. If you are a Patreon member, if you do !OnlyFans, if you're a member there, the database, the save file, in fact, is up there, but the database can well also be on there too if you want it to be. Let's see if he wants less in wages, because if he doesn't, we're in the mud anyway. Let's see. 83 to 100 is still what it's saying there. He wants 96k a week. I can't even give him 96k a week unless I put some more of this in here. And give him 72. Still can't even give him enough. It's not deadline day yet, but I don't know if I can even redo this on deadline day, can I? Slightly higher appearance fee? Yeah. What I'm doing. Like, that should actually even out a little bit. Take the minimum fee out completely. That'll make him want more, though, won't it? I'm going to have to put this appearance fee right up. And this right up. Give him 25%. Okay, 20%. He's not negotiating at all. Team of the year bonus. Give the agent money. Hope he's a crook. Yeah, this might not be happening. This is like getting into silly territory again. I suppose it's not, but that's 100 and per game. He's getting over 100k a game here. That's too much. I mean, we've got it done, but is that too much? Like, overall, it's a £2 million player that we can sell for more, but he's on big money. This is you taking the mick, Joel. I agree. Nah, don't do it. Too much. Chat, quick vibe check. Yes, no. We need to be financially responsible. We do. It's 72k. But are we going to find a better left back than Fran Garcia? It would be hard to shift on those wages. That is also true. 50-50. I'm still 50. I think I'm 80-20 in terms of saying no, I think. Say yes and look elsewhere. I could confirm it and then try and search for one. Searching for a fullback for 2 hours. That's also part of it as well, isn't it, Green Gin? That and at the end we cancel. Yeah, we finally got him to agree and we're like, do you know what? Nah. That's his fault though, I think. I'm not doing it. It's too much money. I'm not doing it. We are going to go for somebody cheaper. Plus, this guy looks like he doesn't shower enough and that might impact the dressing room vibes. I agree. Not sure it's financially viable, financially responsible, which we have talked about a lot. I agree. I agree. Give me let's sign Gunter. I would like under 25, to be honest. Show me a left back. We can also include left wing backs. Kyogo was interested, was he? That's fun. Zalewski is way too expensive. Mauro Jr. Here we go. Can play everywhere. Not very good, though. For striker, yeah. Do ! Save on. When did you become financially responsible? That's what I'm trying to do for the save trail. I'm not. That's the problem. I nearly would have done it. Troffet's good. Wijndal is a classic. How is Wijndal only 24, by the way? I swear I've been signing this guy in every save for about 10 years now. Jose Cordoba, is he on the list? Herkes is on there. Way too expensive. Wijndal is 10 million, though. I don't know if we've really got the money. 7 to 11. Maybe we could do this, actually. Wijndal's solid, isn't he? He's just solid. Cheap wages. Wages are... I don't want to do loads of these, though. We've got 8 million to spend only. Ugh, it's all of our money on the left back. We sold Mailer to make money. I think he's too expensive. Gallo's cheaper. Can you check Wendell? If we can get him for 4 million, then maybe. $31 though. 31 years old. 30k to 7.6k. Compare them. There's an argument to say that Wendell might be better at that price. Go for Owen. He is class and cheap, but is he cheap? He's still 10 mil. That's such a dejected. He's 31. Yeah. Wendell for a season for. I mean, what does 30k to 7.6 million even mean? Shall I do the negotiation and see? Because maybe it's like a, is it a 2.5 million job? It's pretty good. This means 3 mil. I can get this down as well. This is cheap. If I put in like profit, because we're not going to make a profit, are we? Put 15 of that in and get him for 2.8 million. 4.3. I could probably cancel this and do it again. But is that the worst? It's 4.2. Let me move out the way you can see that. We could just send him to Austria for a year as well when he's 33. It's 4.2. 1.9 now. How much was Wijndal? Like at least 10, I'd say. We haven't... I could try and do that negotiation too, but it's a lot more than this. Should I redo this or is this okay? What do you think? He'll be at least double this. Yeah, more wages for Wijndal. Just has a bit of longevity, doesn't he? Like, probably sorts us for the next 5 years at left back, doesn't he? Can I get this cheaper? Not a lot, I think. I might just offer this. Question is, what is the wage? Yeah, it wasn't loads. It was pretty good, I think. We are cooked if we don't get a new left back. We'll get a new left back because we can go and get Gallo's the other choice. 75k to 7.4. Gallo's another choice in there for like maybe 3 mil. Pretty solid. He's also a cheap wage. He's in between, isn't he? Dorgu can't defend it. We looked at him, are you? What other ones were on our list? 11 work rate, yeah. If I go recruitment focus, I did look for a left back. Who else did they bring up? These guys are in progress. Just some random Japanese left back with no youth caps for less than $1 million. He's also wanted by Nice. It's solid. He's not great though. Or these guys which are on loans, so it doesn't work for now. War criminal behavior. Is he still playing? They've not found anyone, basically. Fran, you've upset me, mate. You've upset me. Tell you what, that did work. If I inquire again, we might be able to do the loan for Fran Garcia. Gunther, same deal as Wendell. Let's see if I can do Gunther for cheaper. Where is he? It's not him, is it? It's Gunter, not Gunther. That's why. He's a bit more. He's more than Wendell. At 31, he's very good, but he is actually going to be at least 5 mil. We tried the selling fee thing. Wendell's very interested, wants 29 to 36k. It's very, very reasonable from Wendell. 35k a week compared to Fran Garcia's 100k a week. I'd be going for Gallo. I like Wendell. If you look at his scout report as well, it's a really good scout report. Good Bundesliga, doesn't improve, but he is already as good as Mailer look, and we've saved money on it. I think this is sensible. We need to just fill a hole, don't we? And he does fill that hole. I think it is sensible. Big matches. Yeah, he likes big matches too, which is good, isn't it? Good stamina. Great pace. Don't know how much that falls off because he's as old as he is, but I think this is sensible. I'm just going to see what Fran Garcia comes back to. We might still make a deadline day play for him. Other question is, do I need to be making a play for anyone else with the remaining? We've got 7 million or so left now. Do I want to bring in another, like Omarodian, Wendell? Is there anyone else I can try and bring in really quickly to try and send to Wolfsberger? I don't think I can sign anyone at Wolfsberger. We haven't got the money or budget for. We could get a free transfer in here, actually. There is still a little bit. We could bring in somebody else. If I take that off, take this off loan, but put it on transfer. Is there anyone on a free that does make them better now that we are getting into... I mean, we don't have to sign these because they'll be on a free. We could sign them afterwards. Is there anyone on here that actually improves them? Leroy Fair was on that list, was he? Wow. Van Ginkel. This Mamadou Fofana at centre-back could be class for this league, right? Team our roof, I'm not doing it. We're trying to make a profit. Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to spend the money. That is a good point. Keeping some money in the bank is also an option. It is. It's whether we think we're right in the place to go and challenge on all fronts yet, is it? I mean, should I be signing that guy? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where's he gone? Where's he gone? Amadou Fofana. Isaac's success was on there yesterday. Yeah, he was. I remember that. Full playing defender is what he would actually be. Check what he wants. Cheap. He's only 26. We could make money on him as well, you know. Compare him to... He's the third option instead of... it's Wimmer and Baumgartner, right? He's as good as... Like, very, very well matched to our best defenders here. Compare him to Baumgartner as well. Maybe even better in some regards than our best defender here. I feel like this does make sense. I don't want to play you there. I wonder if you'll go regular starter. You will. That's good. 15k a week. Pretty good. Minimum fee, if we can push that up a little bit. Try and get rid of that as well. Instead, give you a relegation fee release of 0. Gives us 3 centre backs. Yeah, it does. In case of injuries. Pop that up as well. Okay, he's restricted this to 1.9 million. I'm not actually against that, you know. Don't hate it. Like, if we get a £2 million bid for a centre-back, it's 2 million is quite useful for Wolfsberger, isn't it? I'm going to sign him for that. Because that actually allows us to make profit on that, I think. Don't hate it at all. Yeah, it's profit. Were these all centre-backs or just anybody? This is just anybody. Did you set any age limit on the players you can bring in? No, there is a... Actually, I do need to think about that for here. It says do not sign players over the age of 32. But we haven't done that anyway. Pato is actually 34. I mean, we broke that, but they didn't seem to mind. They're not going to mind when he's got 3 and 3, are they? But no, I've not set any limit, no. Just the idea is that we want to do this in a way that we make money. So the older the player, the less of a sell-on fee there is, isn't there? That's... Wendell's coming in at the other club. Wendell's coming in at Wolfsburg, and there isn't one on this. They don't mind, look. We have to sign players to sell for a profit, though. And we've signed a lot of youngsters for profit. Krupi, Bargi, Viper, Tresoldi, Jasic even are all signings for a profit. Loan yourself Krupi. Already in the biz, already doing that. Krupi is on his way to Wolfsberger. They're paying some of his wages. I didn't set that. That's just what they've set it to for on the automatic one. I didn't actually mean to do that. Right, Fran Garcia not for sale at any price. What do you mean? He's transfer listed. What do you mean he's not for sale for any price, Real Madrid? I was going to play him striker, Pav, and play Pato on the wing. Pato is inside forward on the right. Is what I was thinking. On the right? Is Pato right foot or not? Right, anyway, this means that I can go for a... I can't. It didn't reset it. Oh, that's a shame. We'll go on deadline day and see. It didn't reset as I thought it would, though. Keeper injury. We've got a game in 2 days. Who's our backup keeper? He's actually good. It's Muller. I'd say he's good. He's all right. It's not too bad. Somebody just broke his leg. Excellent. When's this Krupi deal going to get done, by the way? Yeah, Maris is fine. Oh, yeah. Salzburg are going to have to play Champions League as well, aren't they? That could really benefit us as we're not in European competitions. That could be useful. Marius is good. All right. Deadline is today. I don't quite know if we've done all of our business, but I think it's good to get the deadline done and then we can make a bit of progress. Still being linked with Fran Garcia. We will take part. Nemetra and Tomash still linked with loans. And then, oh yeah, I forgot we're getting Zezi as well. Oh yeah, there's money going out on Zezi as well. Not loads up front, was it? But I forgot about him completely. Right, we're going to do this. Sevilla make loan approach. Why can't I make a loan approach? I can't even offer, look. I'm going to offer this again, I think. He won't even... he might not even talk to me because it's not been long enough. Do we just get a loan and go for Besta? Just a thought. Yeah. That's not a bad shout. But then we can still get Besta if we get... we've accepted various offers. Oh, he's very interested again. Still wants this loads of money, though. Get the feeling it's not meant to be. I agree. What does he want this time? We go star player. Important player, actually. He still wants his 96k a week. It's not happening. I'll add a clause. After you play... How many games are you going to play for the national team, do you think? He's got no caps. After you play 10 games for Spain... I can't even offer him loads here anyway. Give him bonus after assists. Team of the year. Goal. Assists. It's still going to be too much, isn't it? Would he boost shirt sales? I don't know. Keep it at 10 mil. Give him 20%. Relegation release clause of 0. Team of the year, you get 700. If you don't play, you get 20k. Get out of here. I'm not doing it. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't like him. Oh, we've got a loan bid here for Bielek. Is there a future fee involved? Future fee if they qualify for the Champions League. What's his value? 1 mil. If you give me... Okay, they cancelled it anyway. Do the assist after how many games money bonus? Yeah, I'm just not going to do it anymore at all. Is there anyone else I should be signing? Kusiasari. Bringing him in. It's just strikers. I need to do other players, other positions for young players to send over. Review the squad. Pablo Torres fun. Basically, I'm just thinking, is there anyone else in any other positions like this Querfeld that I can then send to Wolfsberger? He is Pablo Torres good. Because he's 2 mil and pretty solid. I just don't know if he's actually going to get that much better. Who did this? Rudy. He's pretty good. The squad's in a good place. The squad's in a good... We know the squad, I think. It's more so... Is there an opportunity to do something? Maybe we just don't force it. I don't need to do loads. Do you think this squad has a good season? Oh, Sunderland have gone for Fofana as well. I think he chooses them, doesn't he? Which means we need another centre-back. We don't need one. I think we're just going to leave it. I think we'll see what happens. Let's see if these deals get done. By that Austrian lad, he's very good. What, Querfeld? Do you reckon we do it? We've got 7 hours. I'm going to reject this so that you actually choose our boys. Transfer status they wanted. Would be okay, he doesn't want to join. He's only just joined his new club. Could do a loan. We can't do this now. Big resale and goes to Austria. Yeah, I can't do it now because he's only just joined. Unless I do it as a future transfer. Wonder if he'd do it as like... If you did end of season. Do you reckon he'd accept it then? Because you get him way cheaper now if you do it. I'm just going to see. 1.9 mil, end of season, get Querfeld. Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Could loan him, but I don't want to get loads of people. You got Zezzy. Yeah, I mean, got Zezzy coming in. That's true. Hopefully these get done now. Right, Krupi is going to Wolfsberger. That's good. I don't want to do a parting comment. And Omarodion is in. Yeah, add him to the... I think he might be on there already. Yeah, he's on the shortlist already. Oh, no, add him to the young players one. Samu is in. Krupi is out. I wonder if Samu would go there. I don't want to do it, but I wonder if he would. Oh, yes, Fofana chose us. Yeah, Samu needs a face. So I'll add that in as well. Did I remove him, did I? Oh, dear. I'll do it again. Krupi comes in, and so does Fofana. That's a lovely little signing. I thought he'd choose Sunderland, but he's chosen us. The 2 bits of business on deadline day here. Junior Krupi and Fofana in. Are you left-footed? You're right-footed. Why was I thinking about playing you on this side then? Because that can be... Rocher, like that. Rocher is left-footed, so yeah, I need you to play there. Need to train you there as well. I'm doing that already. Good. Okay, that is a good deal, which means he could easily start here, look. And actually maybe even improve us slightly. Is he left-footed? Right-footed. Okay, he's a good option at centre-back. I'll put Wimmer back in for now, but that's good stuff. You come out. Let's just put Matic out as well for you. We make Germany to play in Sunday and Austria on Saturday. No. We only go to one anyway, so we're just doing one and then the other one anyway. All right, this is a strong-looking squad now, I think. If Pato keeps scoring as well. Could get you to play left wing as well and train you there. I don't want to retrain his position and lose some of his potential. Like the potential I think could be quite good on him. Let's go back to Wolfsburg. Anything happening here? There is. Welcome to Omarodion. I'll get you registered afterwards. Big Samu needs a face, but he's in to maybe lead our line. Zeze also in for 2.2. And how does Wendell take 3.3 of our budget out? Either way, they're both in. We've got a left back. We've got a new backup centre back. And we've got a new striker in. Be a good inside forward. Do you reckon we train him there? Let's just get them in and then register them. We're kind of done, aren't we? Zeze, one for the future. Get you training as a ball-playing defender, sir. Get you registered. In fact, we'll get all of those registered. Yeah, maybe more likely to use him there. Good point. Wendell comes in. You are a left back. You are going to play as a left back. Wing back on support. I think I've registered him already. Get a Gerhardt to say hi. And we have a game coming up, so I'm going to talk to them. As he's playing games, he'll develop anyway. All right. Fair enough. Loan bid for you. Oh, I don't hate that. If he's going to play a regular starter, shall I loan this guy? He's a backup for us that I brought in to develop. He looks like he's developing as well. Shall I give him first team football at Lustenau? Is it Lustenau? Yeah. Yeah, Creepy is a good 10. Shall I loan this guy? Doesn't really save us anything, but it's more for game time. As we've got Vranks and that Georgian lad anyway. I'm going to say yes to loan him. I'm going to go to this. They only also asked 2 questions. Can I get more wage? I probably should have done, but it is what it is. All right, the squad now will look like this. We're going to bring in Wendell there. Omarodian definitely on the bench. Arnold is back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we can have a few more. Yeah, I'll probably go on the bench too, instead of Rabara needs to come out for Muller for this game. How long are we going for? Well, definitely not more than 9 minutes, because I do want to go and watch the football as well. But I wanted to get deadline day finished, basically. So that's where we're at. Now, the question is, who starts up front? Is it Samu or Viper? I feel like Viper should play games where he's expected to score because of this. We need this to happen because he's our player. He's our investment. We want to play him so that he grows. But if it's a tough game, I think we then play the loanees. And more likely, we need to force Tell to play than we do Omarodian, because Omarodian is less likely to be our player in the future, if that makes sense.
Follow me.
Thank you for the follow, Undead Pretty. Let's just go into what I was going to do about Croupy, which is put him there. He is right-footed. Get you training as a inside forward on the left. Is it attack or support? Attack. And then we'll see from there. They've got Linz away. Right. See if anything else happens at the end of the window, but I think we might be done. I think we might be done. As Matt raids, just as this usually happens on a Sunday, the football's about to start, so Matt's finished up. And just as we're about to finish up, welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're good. Welcome to the stream. Fran Garcia's gone. That's ridiculous. They've let Fran Garcia go. They're paying 25k of his wages, and he's gone to Sevilla. Real Madrid are just... And a 3.7 million future fee. We have had an absolute horror show when it comes to this negotiation with Fran Garcia. We combine our forces for a mega raid. Exactly. Are you ready, Raiders, for the mega raid? You need to help me choose somebody in the next minute or so. We're just finishing up our first transfer window on deadline day today, which has been a bit of an ordeal because we are managing 2 clubs at once in this save. If you want to find out what the save is, you need to do ! Save, and it kind of it details it there. Oh, I wonder if I can get money for this guy. 400k plus 300k plus the wages. Give me 500 and you've got a deal, whoever you are, Werder Bremen. What do you mean? That was a great... Okay. All right. All right. Maybe not. Let's try 900k, see if you'll bid that. I'm Klopp. I'm basically Klopp, but instead of it being Red Bull, we are Spineless Wolfsburg and Spineless Wolfsberger. This is the Wolfsberger team. So we are in the Alpenliga and also the Bundesliga. And yeah, there's loads of graphics that explain it in more detail. We've just done our first window, and we've got we're trying to buy players for Wolfsburg and send them on loan to Wolfsberger. Like the Wolfsberger team looks like this now with Tresoldian on loan, Krupian on loan, Vrank's in on loan, all from Wolfsburg, trying to build up the team that way. It's, yeah, Project Empire is what we're going for. I'm going to loan you out and hopefully you get game time to develop. Comenencia, new signing, out on loan. Hopefully he plays. He was supposed to be a regular starter, so hopefully he does. The window is now closed. Not quite. We do have a bid for Bielik. That's a good bid. He might go quickly before the end of the window. We brought in so many strikers. Was that good dynamics? Neil, that's positive. It's a tiny line, chat, but that's in the green. That is green team cohesion. Thank you very much. We turned it around. Right, Bielik does go. Bielik is off to Gladbach. A little bit of extra money, a little bit of wages off the wage budget too. Finally, I know. We don't get loads of money for that, but we finish up our window having spent perfectly balanced, just as everything should be. I don't watch films. Apparently that's from a film. But we spent 57 million. We've sold players for the value of 57 million. Thank you very much. My work here is done. Let me just check, actually. What was the Wolfsberger overall window? Profit, everybody. Profit. Can you explain your save? I feel like I just did, and we are going to go, and I'm going to go now. But basically, we're Klopp, Alexander. We are head of football. There's a bit of an explanation in the chat there for you. We're managing 2 teams to try and build an empire. We've got bid, very late bid. Wow, that's an amazing bid. Where were you? Where were you 3 years ago? It's a very unclates approach, exactly, yeah. I'm going to have to say no, but he's going to be unsettled now. 9 million up front. I mean, I don't want to sell Baku because he's good, but still. And there's also 45 minutes left, lads. Can I say that to him? Weren't offering enough money. All right, if they offered 16, he would have gone. That's it. Look, there we go. Easily. That's how you deal with that. Why did they offer with 45 minutes to go? I reckon I could do one last transfer. No, I can't. No. Hold me back. It's gone. It's fine. Okay, it's done. It's done. Yeah, that's true, actually. It probably wouldn't have gone through. I should have accepted it. That's true. In the end, to sum things up, before we raid over to somebody else, this is our transfer business with Wolfsburg. We have signed from Jasic upwards over here, if I move out the way. We have signed Jasic from Wolfsberger to give them some money. Trasoldi, Viper, Rooney Bargi, Matthias Tal on loan, Aslani on loan, Junior Krupi, Omarodian on loan, Nathan Zeze for the future, and Wendell to cover our left back spot after selling Joachim Mailer. This is the business from the other side. These are the players out from... Wow, there's a lot of players out. From there to the top. 6 million for Kouliarakis, Dardai, Jasic, Paredes. Jonas Wynn for 12 million was most of our money for the window. Georgiadi, Trasoldi ranks on loans. Lots of loans to Wolfsberger. Krupi as well for them. Kaminski for 4 million. I'm in the way. Let me move out the way. Sorry. Svanberg, Rogerio, Joachim Mailer, and then Bielik most recently. The window is done. We are done. I'm going to press save. We've had a good start as well. We lost to Bayern, got smashed by them, but we did okay in the other games. We won our other game 1-0, went through in the cup, won our first 2 games with Wolfsberger, and then drew 1. So unbeaten in that save, in that part of the save. Been a successful couple of streams. We might be back, chat. It is half term. I might well come back and do a midweek stream, maybe a couple, because if I get my videos done during the days, I may well just chuck a stream up because it's a fun save to play and it's half term, so why not? Thank you very much for hanging out. If you've raided over, I will definitely tee up a little raid to create the mega raid. Is there anyone who catches your fancy? That's not a saying. Let me see who's playing Football Manager right now. Probably a good place to start, isn't it? FM24, there are a few people playing. Do I recognize many of the names? No. How about Bossy FM? All right. Join me, raid. Join me, raid. Join me, chat, in a mega raid. I will see you during Bossy FM stream / I'm going to go and watch the football. But go and show him some love. We'll combine our powers and I'll meet you over there. It is intended for mature audiences. So if you are a tiny child, you cannot come in. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow if you haven't done it so already here. And have a lovely, lovely rest of your weekends. I'll see you very soon. I'm out. Peace. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Say bye. Everyone say bye. Love you. Say it back. Bye-bye.